Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of United Kaiju Podcast. And I hope you guys enjoyed our last episode where we went through the incredible movie Shin Godzilla as only we can. And on this one, we're doing 85, 84, 85, however you want to call it. We also have another 84, 85 enthusiast from Calling All Kaiju. We've got Justin on the podcast this episode. Say hello to everybody, Justin.
Hello.
That was very radio friendly.
Yeah, there we go.
That was radio friendly talk right there.
I was gonna go Guten Tag.
Nine. Oh yes.
No, we are looking to have a lot of fun on this episode. Love this movie. I got a lot to say about it. I'm sorry, I'm gonna talk y'all's heads off.
Do it.
This episode could be 4 hours, but I'm not gonna do y'all like that.
Challenge accepted.
No, he is. Don't let him lie to you.
So with that said, this is my favorite Godzilla movie. So I'm going to do the phrase that pays today.
This is Tony's episode.
Yeah, this is my episode, and Daddy's home, cake every night.
Oh,
and no matter
one day
what
I'll get it
happens, Godzilla will live.
The legend is reborn in the all-new Godzilla 1985, rated PG. All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's
right
from a fucking commercial too. That's how I remember that shit.
Oh, should have played the trailer.
Oh,
that trailer.
I don't know if we can do that.
Can I?
No, you can't.
Can I set the scene? Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Just real quick, I want to set the scene for you.
Do it.
Being that this is the movie that got me into Godzilla, let me just set the scene really quick, okay? I can't remember it. 1986, 1987. I was around 5 or 6 years old. I had an older brother. I have an older brother, 5 years older than me, that was more aware of the world around, because I was He-Man and Transformers and everything else in between. He tells me Godzilla's coming on television at 8 o'clock on Friday night, and I'm like, what's Godzilla? So on my old black and white TV that me and my family had, I sat down and watched for the first time a Godzilla film, Godzilla 1985, on a fuzzy rabbit ear TV, black and white, and it was the most incredible thing I ever saw as a child. That was the one thing that I remember. And
I gotta know from the beginning of it. It's not a Godzilla movie. So as a child, what was your thoughts on that? The beginning,
Right.
That's the scariest. It's one of the scariest scenes ever.
Right. That's one of the things we're gonna talk about. The differences between the one that I was introduced to, which is the American cut,
the best,
and the Japanese original. So, as a child, that wasn't as bad. That scene in the beginning I lie. When they turned the chair around and the captain was there as a freaking rotten skeleton. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, as a kid, yeah, that was shit. But listen, it was a black and white, fuzzy, barely can see what the fuck's going on TV.
Right.
My first experience before finding the VHS at Walmart. So just the spectacle of that movie in how it was introduced to me, you could not tell me that Godzilla wasn't a real thing. Just the way the movie is, and then you have we got it in high definition and very clear and everything. You can see the holes in Godzilla's suit and the wires and everything. But back then, all of that shit was hidden under poor quality freaking TVs. So you couldn't tell me that motherfucker wasn't real.
Right.
And
No.
you know, as a child, with that being the film that started everything for me, and then you know, finding out like my brother's like, "Oh, you think this is cool? Next time you go to school, go to the library and check out the Monsters book with Godzilla in it, and you'll see all the other movies that's out." And from then on, you know, this is where we are.
You go ahead.
Go ahead.
No,
go ahead.
no. I'm the guest. You go ahead.
I do have, since with John, we went back to memory lane for the Shin Godzilla trailer. Let's go back to memory lane with the Return of Godzilla trailer. Now, the trailer is muted because we don't want to take any chances, so I'm going to go ahead and pull her up, and we're going to watch this beautiful trailer together
In utter silence.
as united. In utter silence, but we're going to do some commentary. So, let me know when y'all are ready.
I'll do the voice standover.
All right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, there was an explosion, and all of a sudden, I was kidding.
The evil monster burns from radiation.
Ah! The Town of the Godzilla trailer. Oh yeah, I love that scene right there. Hey, that's the guy in a lot of movies, right?
No, he's not in a lot of movies.
No,
I thought
he's just in this one.
those are not Russians at all. By the way, those are Polish or Czechs. I can't
Do
remember.
do 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 do.
The soundtrack
yeah.
for this movie was pretty good,
It
too.
was.
Those poor guys.
Boom, 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 boom.
Hueys, CH-47s, nice. All right, I'm just letting you all know that the first tank that went by was a fucking bridge. I don't know why they brought a bridge. Oh, there's something I want to talk about. Dude, look at that face. That's
Gnarly face.
I know. I love that.
It is a good face.
It's the best. The eyes and everything. And this is what I love about this movie is the animatronics, not on him, but also on the right there. That is one of my favorite
That's a pretty
scenes.
cool
Oh,
scene.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have the movie playing right now
I don't
on
rem-
my television.
This is some I don't remember that. I like him. There's that guy. There's my dad. I wish I could speak Russian.
Dad?
Niet.
Niet. Oh my god.
Welcome,
Hey,
That's the hero. That's the hero of the movie
Yeah.
right there.
Absolute hero.
Uh,
He is the, what's
Did
his
he-
name
You're
in
just a
GXK?
one for me
One
and
for me.
one for me.
Welcome, Godzilla.
Oh, I was going to... Yeah,
She's
I want
cute.
Tori to
There's
say
my
that
girlfriend. Yeah.
And my brother's alive. Kiss me. No.
No, I'm just kidding. Only Godzilla
Why
can touch
the
this.
why the hell didn't they just have her be the same character in Biollante instead of changing her name?
quote. Right?
Wait. Hand. We'll get to that in a second. I love that scene. That's so cool.
I don't.
Really?
We go.
Bigfoot?
We go talk about it. Yes.
What? Okay, before we go on, what don't you love about that scene, Tony?
Well, one, that car didn't exist at the time. I'm just kidding.
Okay, well, there's that, Tony.
Well, if you compare the U.S. version and the original, you can tell they took out the parts that would make the film feel goofy.
Cheesy.
This scene isn't in the U.S. version. The foot is in some parts close to the end, but this particular, it's a few things that we go get into as far as
All right.
It's the Bambi
the
scene.
original. Yeah,
Best.
I got
that's
that
the
one
awesome, that's the
by
best.
too.
That's the best shit.
Right there.
I love that shot. Love that shot. And the explosions, dude, it was
That's-
beautiful.
Hey, does it?
That
they don't show.
this right here should have stayed. That scene should have stayed in the U.S. Edit.
Wait, they're not. The Japanese doesn't show Super X, does it?
It does.
Does?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Are both versions on Max now?
Unfortunately,
No, it's just the-
the
Just 84.
It's just
Yep.
84.
That's that. Oh my god.
Do.
All right, so what I want to do first is I want to go over the design of this Godzilla.
On it.
Yeah. It's the best
So-
to this day.
you know, there's a lot of remnants from 54. They completely did a turn from everything in Showa. So this movie is kind of like the split right here.
Well, it was Showa.
In the Showa era.
It was Showa at first.
Yeah, it was in the Showa era in 84, but it kicked off the Heisei era.
Yeah.
As far as story continuation goes. Not many movies in the Showa era connected story wise, but all of Heisei connected.
Right there. Jesus.
So John calls his eyeballs goofy.
Not in these.
His eyes.
There's those couple of scenes, Tony, and I don't. You can disagree with me all you fucking like. He derps.
It's the cubic stare.
Okay, it's the cubic stare because he's doing that
when he's shit
the-
faced.
like he just like drank like the vodka and he's like, oh god.
Ramon, you gotta pull that
That has to
picture
be
up.
an
Come on.
image. That has it. This
Hey,
dude like
come on.
Godzilla
I got it.
84 derp.
Like the derp.
Yeah,
as it
dude, he's the
gets.
best.
And,
though.
but listen, aside from that, yes, all of his stares in the film are great. It's just those front angle shots because I think that's with this design, the eyes at a front angle they were more spread apart and kind of more towards like the side of his face a little bit. So when you look at it on a front angle, he's got the chameleon eyes. It's like here instead of here. So if you look at the other designs of Godzilla, they're fucking, the frontal looks good.
Especially Showa in the Showa era, and you know the rest of Heisei.
Yeah. But like with 84, it's just that angle, man, and it's derp. Like he instantly just gets derpy with it, and it doesn't take away because even still, bro, if that design came right in front of me and just like stared at me, yeah, like come on. Okay,
Be nice. Be nice. Be
derp.
nice.
That's
That
derp.
is
He's derping.
I will
He
ruin
derping.
you.
That's I'm mad as shit.
Yes,
I'm mad as
I
shit, and
100%
you about to
agree.
get it.
I am not dismissing that he's not mad as shit. But like if you kind of like scrolled up as you're looking at him, you'd be like, ah man, those are nasty teeth. Ah man, those top teeth look really mean too. His fucking eyes. Where you looking, boy? You're looking at 8 different directions, my guy. Come on now, look at me. Look at me. Like
Look at me.
That's what I'm saying. Like it takes away nothing from the angriness, and I love it. I love it because even like with some frontal images too, like you do get a closer eyeball ratio, I guess to call it. I don't know, and it's terrifying. Right. It's menacing. You know, from you took from 74 to 80, from 75 to 84, menacing, fantastic. The Kubrick stare though, it's a tough call in certain images like that. Like yo,
Look at that
nasty,
shit.
Nasty. He like someone shit in his Cocoa Pebbles, and he's trying to find out who the fuck did it. Like that's that look right there.
I'm also with this design. I'm also a fan of the size of his head relative to his body because throughout the Heisei era, they shrunk his head, which is
he just became a bodybuilder.
The Heisei era Godzilla is the definitive Godzilla. That's what Toho is going to use to market their shit all the time. But I like that his head is a bit bigger. The fangs. The dorsals, I like how they sit lower. Also, this is the first Godzilla, even counting 54. Everything that they did with this Godzilla shows his weight, that he's heavy, that he's
right.
Even like I'm not a huge fan of the way the Cybot look. I feel like they should have got it at least closer to what the suit looks like.
That'll be up next.
That thing gives you a sense of the weight that he had every time his mouth opened and all the it looks like muscles moving as he curls his lip too. this
Yeah.
this Godzilla and what they used to bring it to life, like all the animatronics and the stuff in the suit mouth and how the mouth
Yeah.
opens, and it just, like I said, as a kid, you could not tell me this wasn't a real, actual 80-meter tall motherfucker fucking up shit.
And that's the thing. I will agree on you, because when I remember seeing this for the first time and like maybe 2000, 2001, I saw this for the very first time. I love that this Godzilla portrayed the sense of scale when we see him for the very first time at the power plant. You know, when you see the guy exiting out of the building, and then he like falls to his butt, then he looks up and you see him stomping, and you feel the weight and heaviness of this Godzilla as he's walking towards the power plant to feed off the radiation. I love that they brought that sense of scale to life with this Godzilla, whereas some of the Showa movies towards the end, they didn't have that sense of scale.
One of my favorite things when talking about weight-wise was as he's walking through the city, he puts his hand out and he lightly grazes the building, and the building just takes a beating just by that alone. Like, he's just like, ha! Destruction.
That was after he stepped down and fell through the road, and then he tried to get his balance back,
He's like,
and then he just kind of leaned up again. See, that's what I'm talking about. You could not tell me this shit wasn't real, because the buildings and the models that they used, a lot of movies after this, they used like.
Well, look at -1. -1 took exactly from 84 into -1 when he steps down, the whole fucking road goes. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah,
they're getting more into that like realism with the weight, and I think they should. If he's a heavy motherfucker, he's a heavy motherfucker. Yeah, like represent.
And
and
then again,
he's
when
a
he
big
steps, you see the concrete like just flying underneath, and you see the people just going flying underneath his feet. Like, dude, I love that shit, dude. It's beautiful. Justin, what are you feeling about this? What are your thoughts?
So with his weight, so you guys were talking about the building and stuff, and I'm not trying to jump ahead. We got to talk about the water scene again. The reason is, yeah, you know exactly where I'm going with the giant, the Russian ship. You saw the power, like John talked about him just grazing the building. And you just see him like pissed off, just like, and then you see the giant ship just slamming into it. I was like, that just alone, who knows how far he was. I know in some shots he's like right there, but then again he's like a little bit farther. You're like, all right, whatever.
It's perspective.
But just just the water and the waves he was just generating just from moving or diving or whatever. That's when I was like, this dude's no joke. But then the sheer strength he has is when he picks up the generator.
Yeah.
That's what I was like.
Yeah.
Just like, I want to hold this for fun.
Now, from my understanding, Toho used their largest lot for the underwater, for their water scenes, which recently was shut down. But I believe 84...
It's a parking lot.
Yeah, 84, 89 were all the water scenes were filmed on that. And that alone, you know, that can generate those, like, big-ass waves. And they had to do it for that just to... it's sexy.
That's Cybot right there, right?
That's the
suit. That's suit. I think that's
the
Cybot.
suit.
Yeah, I think that's suit.
Nah, just
No, that looks more like the suit. This is when he like first appears.
Where they drop the little helicopter thingies.
Yeah.
That's Cybot.
Mm-hmm. That's
there it is. That's Cybot.
But it still looks
You can
great.
tell because he's narrow. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It does. And
There he
Russian.
is.
I don't have man, the eye zoom in. That shit.
The
was,
blood.
They
I love that
they
they
shit
made
the
a
bed
bloodshot.
with the they shit the bed with the original Japanese version, because the way it's all cut. So Ramon, if you can go back,
I have to rewatch that because it's been so long since I watched that.
What, the
I watched
Japanese
84
version?
in general. I just haven't watched
How
it.
far am I going back, Tony?
go back to where you can see all the pictures all together.
Oh,
Okay.
that's good. Whoa, what was that? OnlyFans.
Giant
go-
Hey, can we go back to the captain real quick when you get a chance?
Nashkin the Gute.
Wait, yeah. Keep.
Ah,
Yeah,
no, not
I
him.
hate that motherfucker.
Not him. Go back.
I want
Go
to
back
punch
out.
him in the mouth.
Go over to the guy laying on the ground right here.
The guy laying on
Laying
the
on
ground.
Bloody
the.
captain.
Keep going.
There it
going.
is.
Right. Yeah. Him. So all right. So the way they cut it in the original.
Oh,
this happens,
yeah, I know you're getting at.
But in the U.S., it's this guy, and then it cuts to the close up of the eye, and then it's the atomic breath that wipes out the entire freaking army platoon right there on the in the bay. That is like perfectly freaking cut, and
Because if I remember, sorry.
because Godzilla's just in the bay taking all of these hits and shit, and of course that guy is on that ship trying to get that missile launched in the U.S. version.
Yeah,
And then it
US will
just
say
cuts
that.
to that, and Godzilla's like, I am done with you motherfuckers, and I'm about to wipe out this entire. And then
entire
to
fleet.
turn back to see what the hell he did, and then the roar, chef's kiss. I love it so
yeah,
much, man.
I didn't like that. I don't like. It was a little weird. I got what they were trying to do, but it's weird. I'm gonna like.
What, this right here?
Yeah, I mean, like again at the time for technology, and I got it.
Yeah,
I
it's
was
the
like, what?
radiation. It's just
Yeah.
radiation,
right.
bro.
But dude, can we give props to the guy who was literally on fire, just running around?
Oh yeah, his
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that shit was.
That dude's like, hey, we need you to run around fire. Oh
I hope he
man.
got paid a lot for that scene.
Oh, I hope so too.
Probably didn't.
One thing
Probably
we
probably
kind of
didn't.
before the Bay attack was I thought it was scary was when the Russians met Godzilla. They're
yeah.
like
In the beginning,
and they're like looking up, and like when he was like talking about torpedoes, and I think doesn't he grab the sub?
He
And
grabs
you
it.
saw the size.
It's like,
You're
it's kind of like he grabbed it like this and just twisted it, and
like a
just
fat
exploded.
cat, and he's just like, like. I wish we had pictures of that. That was cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that picture, but also I'm at the scene where Godzilla just made landfall at the power plant, and again, there's that sense of scale, and I love that they did that for this film. And
I love
you
at the
know,
beginning of that you see it from his height,
point,
and
yeah.
Yes,
you hear his
This-
roar, and then it's
His
like
growl.
the footsteps.
Yeah.
man, just
can we play the
just
clip? Can we
Perfect.
play the clip?
I think so. No,
If it's
Yeah,
if
just it's
if-
not
yeah.
it's not our say it's not yours. It's from 1984.
we
don't
do not
the
own
right
rights to this
seconds.
next clip. Toho owns all right. This is in for fair use. Bear. Let's go.
All right, keep talking. I'll
Baba
get going.
booey, baba booey, baba booey.
Boy, boy, boy.
I noticed that you have something in front of you, John, Tony, and I gotta grab mine then too.
Is Ramon and Tony
Why?
wearing the
Why
same
you gotta
shirt?
Yeah,
We are.
they called each other.
okay.
out, but- John, do you want to see mine?
Yeah, what's yours? Well, since I figured, we always wear our Godzilla shirts, so I had to pick a good one, right? Obviously.
Yeah.
So I went with Ninja Turtles, bitches.
yeah. I was wondering if that was Shredder.
Ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Nah.
My ears.
Nah, this is not it.
It's not
Nah.
it. He wants the walking view
Yeah,
to
when
the power
he's when
plant.
you hear the birds going off and shit. It's before this.
That was
It's not this clip at all.
No, it's before this.
Yeah,
Ramon.
But it's a great
It
clip,
is.
though.
It's scary because
That-
you hear
Yeah, it
you
is.
hear that little grumbling.
I was
roar.
gonna play like the first scene where we see him for the first time. That's what I was.
Oh,
Nah,
no, we're
we're
talking
talking
about when it's his point
yeah,
of view.
when he's like
Okay,
the birds
I'm gonna try.
comes out of the-
it's in like
Yeah,
the weeds or whatever
Fog.
the fuck it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
shit.
The birds are. You hear the quails
Yep.
singing or whatever, and then it's like.
That moment.
Then a footstep,
was
and then
insane.
it opens up to over the power
Yeah.
plant, and man, this
Yeah, I'm
movie
gonna try,
don't
'cause
get
YouTube doesn't.
the love it deserves.
Well, it can't.
I
Thanks,
think maybe
Sony.
it's starting to.
Well, here's the thing. It's considered the still. It was an IMBD. Someone did. It's still the best I always say Heisei movie. It's considered the best one.
Surprise.
Yeah, see, they don't have that particular scene
Nah,
you're
that's
talking
fine.
about because
That is
like
what it is.
it shows him feeding on the radiation plant or that radiation core, and then it immediately cuts away to
Nah.
something else.
Kid-
Like you hear the birds.
I mean,
but
I
it
got
doesn't
the
show.
entire movie like right here. I can
Do it, Tony. You won't. Challenge accepted. Baba booey, Baba booey.
I can't wait for this
We
episode
can-
to get
we can
ripped
shut
off
the-
of YouTube.
Oh, it's a.
We can shut the whole episode down and just watch the movie if y'all want to.
Heavy at work.
Like, all right, this is
we
how
can,
this
we can
podcast.
end the episode and just watch
This
the
would
movie.
be the shortest podcast episode ever.
I kind of want to watch
Okay.
the movie now.
I'm
gonna stop at
85.
I'm watching
this weekend.
I'm watching the movie on my TV as I'm talking to you guys.
Ah, you
But okay, like
motherfucker.
right now, so the clip that I have on YouTube is showing the battle scene in the bay that Justin was talking about. If y'all want to see it, it's up to you guys. But that particular clip that y'all talking about, it
Nah, it's
doesn't
okay.
show the full scene. It cuts
That's
away.
not
That's no
fair.
big deal.
That's all right.
You failed us, Ramon.
So it's up to you guys.
Sorry.
I knew that was coming.
I'm
Kidding.
I
I'll
know,
put
I
it.
have
I'll
some
put it
time.
in post. I can put it
Yeah.
in post as on
Know what
the
we're talking
YouTube.
about. I mean,
video.
I feel like in this, you know, with 84, 85, the cinematography in it is especially different from every other film in the Heisei era, because you have such this dynamic perspective from Godzilla as well, because we really didn't have that a lot. We got it here and there. I think there was
Right.
one. I think actually in Godzilla versus the Sea Monster, he looks over like the buildings or whatever. You have his perspective, but we got so many shots to it in 84, 85, and it just also the different shots to it too. It's just nasty. But then you really don't see that in other Heisei films. Like, let's go to Tony's favorite Heisei
again,
film,
yeah.
Space Godzilla versus Space Godzilla. Right? Is bro tall?
Is he tall or not?
Is he tall?
Is he tall,
right?
though?
So all of a sudden, at one scene, Godzilla and little Godzilla, they're walking. Trees are fucking small as shit. And then, in the next scene, the trees are about up to his fucking nose. Like, where'd you go wrong, Toe? I know.
Or he's
fuck around
towering
with
over a skyscraper.
Right, and then the
shit.
skyscraper is
And-
taller than him. It's like, what the fuck? 84 gave the sense of realism, and then they left it. Like,
Yeah.
they were like, well, that's too much to do.
It kind of
Yeah, go ahead.
it kept consistency. Yeah.
Right, I get it.
Yeah, it kept consistency throughout the entire.
And there was this one of the, it's a dark fucking film, and you guys talking about like being afraid and shit. Fuck that. Fuck the Captain Skeleton and all that shit. When the sea louse fucking appeared,
got you.
Yeah.
bro.
I got you.
That scene when I was a kid
Go get it.
made me shit my pants. I think after the first time watching that movie, I couldn't watch it until a few months later because that's how terrified I was of that scene.
Yeah.
And it's worse because the fucking
So-
the American version is a lot less than the Japanese version. Fuck you. Right.
That's what I was gonna say. Like it was some shit. There is some things if they left in the U.S. version, it would be the perfect.
Of
film.
course.
More of the scenes
Yeah.
of the sea louse
God, look at
would have
that fucking
been
thing.
great to.
Dude, this thing gives me.
And
I
how,
can imagine.
and,
How
and
big
how
is that
well
thing,
they
Justin?
did that.
And then they have the concept.
Jeez, yeah. See, I would not. That's so sick that I had the harpoon in there. I would not keep that in my house. I'd fucking leave it
Yeah.
in the box. Fuck that shit.
Just like.
Yeah, nah. Burn it with
Oh, it's
fire.
even worse. Look at that.
Yeah.
I wish.
Good
You
for
know what?
them.
They should bring this back for Godzilla -2. That would be dope to say.
I would say so.
It's like a.
Yeah, that horror element in the beginning of that was.
Yeah, I mean that
and
whole.
it's done
the whole
so
good.
well,
thing
man.
It was good.
Up to the even seeing the boat. The boat, like now that I think about it, almost reminds me
Creepy.
of like the movie Ghost Ship in the beginning where they find the boat just chilling there, it's just rusted out,
Yep.
just all creepy looking. Like yeah, dude, like fuck, they really brought the horror out. But then again, at that time of year, I think horror was huge at least in the Western front.
Well, yeah, we had like what Friday the
Yeah.
13th at Nightmare on Elm Street, but like I'm gonna say in the beginning of the movie, it did not feel like a Godzilla movie. Like, what am I
Right.
watching?
Yeah.
Especially when the captain like that. Yeah, that's just,
What and
like-
you know we're past the threshold of not talking about -1, but it's the same thing with -1. You tend to go, "Am I watching a Godzilla movie?" I forgot.
Yeah.
I would dare to
Yeah.
say, that 54, of course, is closer to -1, and I would say this one is closer to Shin.
Really?
Ooh, I like it.
Okay.
I can
Think
I
about
can
it.
see where
Think
you're
about it.
going. I don't know
Bring
if
it
I
back.
fully
Bring it back.
agree.
Bringing it back.
But I see
Can
where
I
you're going.
try
Almost.
to convince you?
No. I don't want to be convinced.
Because, all right.
Because I'm not dismissing that you have
Right.
something. You do. You absolutely do. I just don't know if I see it that way.
Let this man cook.
That he cooked.
It's like, all right,
he
so
Shrimp.
the guy finds the ship and finds the survivor. They hide the survivor. They can't talk about it. They can't talk about what he found. They can't talk about the possibilities or what he's saying was there. You know, he meets his sister. Can't even tell his sister that her brother is still alive. And they gotta hide all of this shit until again Godzilla reappears, and they're like, all right, we got to tell the people that
Everybody.
it's Godzilla, and it's not as much bureaucratic stuff going on in this movie as it is in Shin, but
gets
it's going
political.
on. It gets political with the other countries and stuff like that, and just how Shin was. Now, Shin was a lot more of the trying to figure
Political.
out what the fuck it is.
Of course.
They knew
Yeah.
it was Godzilla in '84. They were just trying to mitigate the damage, by getting as many people out, which parallels Shin Godzilla. And then Godzilla comes in and basically walks a straight line through Japan.
But is it? But
Just
don't.
like
but
Shin.
don't like. Isn't that kind of? And -1. And correct me if I'm wrong. By all means, when they find the one boat that's all destroyed, and they're like, oh hey, they realize what they're out there actually for, but they weren't told what they were for because they're trying to, minimize the panic and the scare. I feel like that's with 84, 54. It's Shin and -1. They all have that element of, hey, we got to keep damage control.
Yeah.
Right.
Minimum.
So, I feel like Tony, you're definitely onto something. I can see where you're going from, but I feel like it's also bits and pieces all in the same round. I think you're 100% correct. Shin
it's
Godzilla
kinda
and 84
amalgamation.
are more alike in that sense, 100%. But
They're more on par with each other.
But -1 is that little brother that you don't want to bring with you to the function that you're going to because he's
Because he go fuck shit
yeah,
up.
he's gonna ruin it. He's gonna fuck around and find out, and then fuck. So, yeah, that's what I think that's what I'm
Yeah,
trying to get at.
yeah.
I think they are more on par with each other, but -1 is the back and going, hey,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
fuck you up now. You gotta chill out.
Okay,
bro.
even in this scene, so we have the Japanese government, the Russians, and the United States all coming into this meeting to figure out, hey, what are we gonna do with Godzilla? And then you have the Americans and Russians talking about, hey, if Godzilla does appear again, then we have to kill this thing with nukes.
Yeah.
Especially the Russians.
Yeah.
The Russians are really wanting to take Godzilla out with nukes. They're like, hey, if he shows up, you gotta do this. This has to happen. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Japan's like, not
Yeah, and that was
again.
Yeah, well, that's
was a
a
big
huge
difference between
thing.
Yeah.
the U.S. version and the original, where the U.S. wanted it to be like, yeah, the Russians are definitely wanting to shoot a nuke no matter what.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
the
it's during the
original is
Cold
kinda-
War.
Right.
Yeah, and
the
then-
original is more everybody's being diplomatic. Japan just don't want nukes used again in their city.
Which is also a running
even-
fucking joke. I just thought about that in Godzilla films, right? the Toho likes to point at us about dropping nukes. Fucking, they did it in Shin Godzilla.
Yeah.
They did avoid it in -1, right?
No.
They didn't bring up.
I mean,
yeah. Well,
did they?
you know. So hold on.
I mean,
hold
Yeah,
on.
because the
Disaster
America
United
didn't want to
States-
do anything because of the Soviets.
They didn't wanna
because
deal with it.
Soviets, yes,
Yeah.
and then we remember again Soviets in the 80 movies, not Russia,
Soviets, yeah.
because God knows we had that one fan. I was like, Jesus Christ, dude, we were just talking about a
Yeah.
film. My bad.
Yeah. I got it.
The USSR, sorry.
USSR.
We apologize.
But no, I totally understand. Like that's a big decision that the prime minister, I don't know.
Yeah, it was the
the
prime
head guy
minister.
Yeah.
He's got to listen to two sides, and you got to respect. He's like, look, man, like United States, kind of, we got it. Russia, I almost said it. Soviet Union, no. So you got it. You have two big powers trying to tell a small little guy what to do, and in two different versions, you have Return. Like they make the Soviets like, no, we're not doing the missiles, and then here's us in our version. Soviets are using the missile, and now
Right.
great, and then they throw Dr. Pepper in there. We're good.
Because even like right now, like I have the Soviet Union leader saying, Mr. Prime Minister, the only way to destroy Godzilla is through tactical nuclear weaponry. Even in the Americans, if Godzilla appears in Japan or Japan coastal waters, you must use nuclear weapons to destroy it.
I remember that shit.
And here's my only problem. Like, and anybody can jump on this. I'm pretty sure they saw Godzilla. They got a brief like, hey, Godzilla went to a nuclear power plant, picked up the core, absorbed nuclear radiation, we'll just say. And I'm like, you think a nuke's gonna work on him? I was like,
Well, you got to think about it like this
would,
too.
like, if you're gonna kill him, I'd give him like all monsters attack, and he'll probably die there.
You also got to think about it though. Like you see this powerful creature that's destroying the city, and you're like, the only way to get rid of it is using the most powerful weapon that we have. So,
Conventional weapons didn't work
at that time. Nukes was the
answer to
eraser.
everything.
Like,
Was the big answer?
Yeah, it was like, we can't stop you. Nuke them. Like,
I gotta
yeah.
get an A on my test. Nuke him.
Nuke 'em.
nuke 'em.
But again, Justin brings up a good point. It's like, how do they not know? Because Japan had witnessed Godzilla pick up the core of the radiation, whatever, absorbed it, and go on his merry way. Do they not think, hey, but here's the issue to that, and we drop a nuke, all we're doing is feeding him dinner at the end of the day. So there needs to be a better tactic to stop.
I think it was
Rather
more of the explosion rather than the radiation. I think they
the
understood that he could feed off it, but bomb go boom. Not here's some radiation.
Yeah.
We kill you that way. It's boom.
Yeah.
Radiation is an after effect of the atomic bomb.
We're looking,
the blast
on
and
the
the heat
boom
is the
side of getting rid of Godzilla.
yeah.
And then
Just speaking of the radiation scene or that, did no one else got this 8485 from GXK?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think that was definitely a callback.
It absolutely
here
was.
comes John.
Oh, here comes, yep.
Oh,
Go
here
ahead,
comes
John.
Gabra's the best thing. My name is. Here we go.
My name's
Why?
John. I love
no,
Gabra.
I get it.
I think it was a callback. Although I got told that wasn't a nuclear power plant at all by someone that studies that stuff. Like that was just like something random.
I see the only reason why I would disagree with it is,
And then you could stretch it. It was at France from '98.
I think it is a stretch to say that it's in full reference of '84 because realistically, for GXK, Godzilla was using that to power up. In '84, '85, he's using it to feed. There's a difference of why he's using it. That's the only thing I would throw in there.
All I'm hearing is tomato.
I'm gonna give you a tomato, okay? And it's not gonna be red. That's flesh colored.
Oh God!
So going back to, we were talking also conventional weapons. This is the movie can we talk about two weapons they used that didn't? One's in front of Tony right now, and the other one is my favorite weapons that ever came from Toho. That showed up in War Gargantuas. I still love that. Yeah, Maser cannons.
Oh.
I love how they used them. And it's one of my especially that shot in the American version where it's going one's in front of them, one's behind him because I guess they can't aim at a big monster. But I was like, all right, it's the private's first day. I got it. I don't know what I'm doing, boss.
No pressure or anything. Just nope.
But that's oh man, because honestly, come on, jump in, having Maser cannons again, being amazing. When was the last time you saw them after 8045?
They didn't use it much, but I don't think they used Maser cannons in Violente.
They changed it up in something. They became like Maser tanks. I'll give you that. And
I think
Godzilla
right.
Destroyer. But no, this is what I love about.
Well,
this
they
film
also
is
used the Maser in so much in the Showa era.
You're a Maser.
Yeah, they used the shit out of it.
Yeah, I mean, Gigan, Megalon, Ghidorah, the stock footage was in every single fucking film. They even used it actually.
Yep.
For Ramon, so the I think it was the War of Gargantua scene that was used in
against
it's
who?
The same
Who?
shit.
It was Gigan,
Gyra,
Megalon,
and
your mother.
It was.
She does take some Maser cannons.
That's how you were born,
Oh
beautiful.
my God!
Jesus.
Oh my God! Oh God!
But no, you're right. I think in the rest of the Heisei series, it doesn't really happen.
But sticking with the Jesus, my foot hit something. I love that's one thing I love about this movie is the modern military, because we all know I'm out of the military, but I look at things now military wise. Although I get shit on about using Titanosaurus and 5 dogs, but we'll talk about that later.
Not from me.
Yeah. So I had the only thing, my biggest problem about this military, ain't no way we're gonna line up a company size, maybe battalion size element and a row to just all right, guys, what do we? All right, make ready. You're like, fuck, I hope this works, man.
Getting the musket ready and shit.
Yeah.
Well,
and then
the idea.
And then Steve, go ahead.
The idea is overwhelming force. That was the idea of that, and him coming into the bay and them just lighting him up with everything. I want to back up a little bit because
Yes, please.
and talk about the actual effects used in this movie, like the jets flying and shit. When he comes up in the bay for the first time after they drop those radars from the helicopters, and he comes up into the view of the helicopter pilot and roars, and then the jets come out and they're firing. Man, that shit looks so fucking real, man. And
It does. It looks beautiful.
I'm working on it right now for you guys.
The fighter pilots aren't saying anything. They're just it's just fighting. They're just flying and fighting. But in the U.S. version, he's like, look at the size of that thing. I'm going in, and I just love everything about that entire scene. I will say that the U.S. version is the superior version, in my opinion. There is some shit they could have left in. I think they did a little too much cutting when it comes to Godzilla, but I understand why, especially with the Cybot. There's a lot of scenes in the original when the Cybot roars that they leave the camera on it a little too long because it does that weird wonky thing at the end where they said it was malfunctioning because it was wet and shit. So I do think that the U.S. version, they went in and said, okay, let's try to cut out all the things that would make this movie goofy,
Laughable.
which kind of lends to the fact that they were trying to make it a comedy. We can talk about that a little bit as we go along.
This really
but
cool ad for the film. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up. So,
okay,
fun fact: when they brought in Godzilla in 1985, y'all know that they wanted to do an endorsement with Dr. Pepper, and they tried to push it on Raymond Burr.
He didn't want to do it. He didn't want to
he
drink
didn't
it. So
wanna
that's
do
why
it.
they have they had the others do it.
Yeah. And another thing I love about this guy is because he, much like us, loved Godzilla with a passion, and they wanted to make a comedy. And he goes, if we make this a comedy, I'm out. I'm not doing this. Like, I respect Godzilla. I love Godzilla. And I want this to be just as serious as it's a Japanese film. And we make it into a comedy, then that's just blatant disrespect. So, to promote the Dr. Pepper campaign, this is what they made.
Yeah, they made a horrible, shitty-ass commercial.
I don't know this.
Yes, you do. You have to know this.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. It was garbage.
It's like Gabra. It looks like Gabra.
yeah.
So, for your listeners, I always poke fun at John.
US. That
you
is
seen the
definitely
new Godzilla?
US adding their bullshit into
But
it.
they still managed to do it anyways. They had the vending machine in the back. The one sergeant or whoever the fuck was drinking the Dr. Pepper.
Easy. Calm down. I'll get you. I was going to work on that right now.
Well, it's right there. Fuck, the picture was right there, Ramon.
I know.
But
Hang on.
yeah.
Bring it back up.
I'm bringing it back.
So, and also, the military guys make me laugh.
Well, they suck.
Hold on.
That was
So
that was
all right.
the
I can't see that. Great, but can you? I don't think you do a better shot. And I mean, like, so he's wearing a patch that is not. Yeah. So, I think he's a major. Ain't no way you're gonna see a higher ranked dude just walk around with his hat. To now, I look like, man, get the fuck out of here. No one's walking around civilian clothes, but here's my military hat. Because, you know what? I want you to know who I am. Man, fuck
He
you.
just looked like he got done with golfing. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, I got to go to this real quick.
Well, let's be real. I don't think the Americans, when they were putting in their fucking 2 cents in this film, like really gave a shit of how accurate they were going to be.
So, yes and no. Let me joke. So, anytime a military representation is done in a film, they have to nick it
Right,
a
it
tad.
can't be exact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's close. It is very close. I was looking. I was like, "Oh, this guy was in Vietnam," and I'm like, "Man, he's really young." And I was like, "All right, whatever." Like that dude's my hero. Yeah,
the Dr. Pepper kid.
yeah, the Dr. Pepper gang. So he is. I believe he's a major or colonel. His signals, his branch is on his collar below the U.S. I can't really see it. If we could.
Yeah.
Oh no, I can't tell you. It looks like, I mean, the Dr. Pepper. Yeah, I got it. Dude, you know what? Hang on, real quick. My stepfather is the one that got me into this movie, and he's a big fan of Dr. Pepper. I don't know if that's the reason why he likes Dr. Pepper now. I want to ask him, but I'm like, I'm like, hey, but yeah, no, like the American military side,
Dr.
which, yeah, oh, I can't. It's just what I'm drinking is not Dr. Pepper. But it's alcohol.
It's
I
barbecue
used to like
water.
it, but yeah, I used to like it back in the day, but not anymore. It's like
barbecue water. Dr. Pepper is barbecue water.
John, are you okay?
Barbecue water. I'm just,
That's,
and I'm the
that's
stoner.
what Dr. Pepper
like
is.
that's the shit a stoner would fucking make up. I've never thought of that. That was brilliant.
You go get
smoke weed?
Go get you
Hey.
some carbonated water. Get you some carbonated water. Pour some barbecue in it. Mix it up.
No,
That's
no.
Hey, Tony.
No, disagree.
Tony is in North Carolina. They are a barbecue state as well, so he knows. what they
Oh,
can
go
do.
fucking. I don't know.
So, all right, we're going back to military weapons. So, we do the Maser tanks, and to this day, Tony and I think Tony's on my side on this, brings out probably the best humanized weapon ever known, and gave Godzilla a run for its money.
What, the Super X?
Yep, Super X.
Yeah, Super X. Super X is no joke.
Super X.
Super X
has a better
1.
theme. Super X 2 has a better theme.
Super X2 is
whoa,
fucking
whoa,
trash.
whoa, whoa.
See, no.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa,
No.
yes. Hands down. I have them all. I think they're
Wait.
Super X2.
Yeah, I just
is
wait,
weaker
wait,
than
wait.
Super X1.
Hold on.
I will.
Hold on.
Wait a second.
What?
I'm recording still.
All right.
I'm recording still.
What is it doing now?
So, hand. It's
All right.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Go out and come back in.
Good. We're good. Hang on. I'm gonna get my Super X.
All right. Yeah, that was
Tony and I are gonna
scary
fight.
as shit right there, boy.
Tony and I are gonna fight about Super X real quick. I'm kidding. No,
What we
I thoroughly enjoyed the Super X theme, and I love the Super X because if we're still going. Okay, here we go. Pause for a sec.
All right, back up.
Good, you're back.
That was weird.
The red dot's back. Okay.
All right.
Tony, pick up on what you were saying.
I was just terribly recreating the theme song.
You did good. I was gonna say, the theme. I love the Super X2 theme song.
I know they probably didn't mean to do this. No, probably not at all. It almost fits with like Monty Python and Search for the Holy Grail. When they're like, when they're walking around the forest and shit, and then they get to the King Arthur's castle. This reminds me of that. Like they could be galloping.
Hey, Justin.
Sir.
Justin. Take that little thing back and put it back where you got
He
it
said
from.
he don't want your little thing.
Nah.
He wants the.
Said he wants the big stuff.
Yeah.
What are we
he
talking
said
about?
too
My
small.
Super X?
Yeah, you're
Oh,
super
okay.
Said
Really?
too small.
All right. We're going to flex? All right. Hold on. Oh, I got something you don't have.
Tony's
shit.
Super X is too buku.
Too book.
That's too big and.
Oh, see another great scene when Godzilla's in the heart of Japan.
What's he bringing?
Dude, man, that might be. Oh yeah, that joint. So Tony just turned off his camera for that.
What
Tony
happened? What happened?
exited the
Tony
chat.
turned off his camera.
Because he didn't know I had this.
No, there he is.
Oof.
Wow, Tony, what's your response? This is gonna be a new promo clip right here.
You didn't know I had that? He really didn't know?
He's gonna go. He's bringing something. I don't know what he's bringing, but
I knew he's going to bring. I know exactly what he's going to bring.
we're gonna find out. Oh man, good job, Chelsea.
I didn't
You
start
started.
shit. They pulled out their dicks and had a measuring contest here.
He's going to bring it out. I know he's got it in his hand.
Yeah.
Is that the booklet?
I don't know if that necessarily beats it. I don't know. He's got the.
I didn't say
don't
it.
know.
You beat me, John. Beat me.
And for the record, folks, that's Tony's words.
Good.
I did not say them. Getting me fucking canceled.
Oh.
Nah, it's cool.
Oh, it's so beautiful, man. I don't have that.
On this episode of United Kaiju
No.
Podcast, John beats Tony.
Nope.
Yo, in this picture, you can actually see like shit hanging off of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was doing
good
battle
shit.
stuff. He's all right. God.
Good shit.
I think one of the really
Oh,
it's interesting because how this movie kind of goes. It goes from a destructive force film to a more like relatable, semi-emotional. Right,
Like feeling sorry for him.
I was
Yeah.
thinking about
Dude,
it's one
oh
of my
my
favorite
God.
fucking lines in the movie, where the scientist is just like, I don't know word for word, but he's like, Godzilla is just looking for a place to belong. He's looking for home, and I'm trying to find his home.
Yeah.
And it's
I'm just trying to send him
one of
home,
those
yeah.
things where you're just like, of course when we're kids, we might not fully understand that, and as we grow up, we start to try to find like where we belong and all this stuff, like where do I fit in and all whatnot. And you can nowadays, like, you can like, damn, like, where is home for fans like us nowadays, it's at fucking G-Fest. No, it's all over the fucking world. But, you know, it's like, shit, dude. Like, we really... And I won't even get into the end of the film yet. Like, that's where it all happens for a lot of people. Not for me. I'm an adult. No. But, I'm cool.
No,
no,
Are you serious?
Listen,
No way.
To compare, listen, 95 crushed me. I cried like a fucking baby.
95
84 got me a little choked up. It did, but not like 95. And once again, it's because 95, I have more of a connection to 95 than 84.
What does it for me for 85 is when they have the music playing and then they have Raymond Burr do the speech. And I tell Tony, dude, I fucking cried, dude, when I hear that speech.
Right there.
One of the things like,
because I feel like and Raymond Burr wrote the speech himself.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah,
he wrote it himself, and he wrote it like with his feelings. And when you have that beautiful musical score with, like, you know, the volcano exploding and all the, you know, people just like paying their respects, hits you in the heart, man.
So real quick about paying respects. Again, I'm not trying to go back. I don't know. -1 where they all bowed to him. I thought that was cool. Sorry.
oh well, yeah.
When you said paying,
Even in
cool.
84, 85,
Oh,
when they are outside, they're looking up at, you know, Godzilla just roaring in these beautiful fucking shots. Ramon, I don't know if you could pull some of the images up in that scene, but you know, and they're all outside, and the Prime Minister, his lip is quivering and whatnot because he has that butthole mouth of his. I love it. But
Just love Tokyo in
it
August.
gets
Welcome, Godzilla.
it gets to you, and of course with -1, that fucking scene when they salute him, I was crying and shit too. But it definitely it's a very interesting turn of events, because at first we're all like, yeah, like, holy shit, that's insane. Because at first we're all like, yeah, Godzilla, and then we're like, oh yeah, nasty.
If y'all would, if y'all don't mind, Ramon, go back to the guys, the government standing there watching. All right, and just kind of scroll through them as I read this. All right.
I'm excited.
Nature has a way sometimes of reminding man just how small he really is. She occasionally throws us a terrible offspring of our pride and carelessness to remind us of how puny we really are in the face of a tornado or earthquake or Godzilla. The reckless ambitions of man are often dwarfed by their dangerous consequences. For now, Godzilla, that strangely innocent and tragic monster, has gone to Earth. Whether he returns or not, or is never seen again by human eyes, the things he had taught us remain.
So what I love about that scene is...
Damn, Ramon, you good? You good, bro? Damn.
He was thinking of me naked.
Fuck you, Tony.
What I love about what they did with that line is, the ending is like he returns to Earth. Can you go back to that line? Say it again.
Back to Earth.
That Godzilla, that strange and innocent and tragic monster, has gone to Earth. Whether he returns or not, or is never again seen by human eyes, the things he had taught us remain.
So this is what I loved about it, is because they left it open. And and then my least favorite, Godzilla vs. Biollante, that trash of a movie.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
I just like to get you guys going. That shot is what, real quick. That shot is where I cried right there when he fell.
Tony just fucking rained. For the listeners who out there who don't watch us on YouTube, first things first, Ramon was crying, which is very sweet, and Justin got Tony the rage.
I use
quit.
this. Yeah,
No,
I'm not a
In
fan
fact,
of
me and Tony were just
Biollante.
talking about this. I think the problem with 89
Tony, come
was
back.
just at the time of what they were doing. They got like too cheesy with it. I think if they left the cheesiness out of it. And I was telling
That'd be a great
Tony, like,
movie.
I was sending him, like, so the composer for '89, never watched the film.
Ooh.
He imagined what it would be like. Right, exactly.
What?
So, like,
Wow.
BioWars. Now you think about that song BioWars, and you're like, he just fucking took a wild guess, shot in the fucking dark, and went with it.
That is so cool.
No, it's not.
It's a banger, dude.
BioWars,
It's a banger.
Fuck that. Yo, I don't give a shit. And Ramon, much respect to you. I love you to death. But and I know a lot of people love that track. But that track is doo-doo. That track is from an 80s
84,
cartoon.
85.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, man.
Tony, first off, I hate you because you, again, when you read that speech, dude, and
cried.
I'm picturing the scene in my head because I've seen the scene so many times. Dude, I'm telling you, it hits me in the fucking heart. And that's why I get emotional. That's why I had to cover my eyes and kind of like wipe the tears away because, dude, it hits me, dude. And the speech itself is so beautiful because, again, Raymond Burr, oh, God.
The fact that
Dude,
nobody
you
told
should
him to
sell your
write that.
tears.
He dug in the feelings, dude. He dug from his heart and put that out there. And I don't give a shit what people say about that ending. Okay, Mom, if you're watching this, I'm sorry.
I don't think your
try
mom
to-
watches
I try to
this.
go-
She watches
I try-
me, though.
I try to do it this entire time. I'm pressing
Damn,
once,
Justin.
and I failed. So
John
He didn't
Jr.
get it.
Justin, will fuck you up.
I love. Hey, real quick. I love Ramon's family.
He's pouring his fucking heart out, and you're saying,
Yeah.
Your mom watches me.
100%, because that's how I am. Ramon's family is. I want them. I'll kill Ramon, and they can adopt me. That's how
Nah, they are
amazing
very sweet
his
people, for
family
sure.
is.
Sure.
They are
No, I get
amazing.
it. I get it.
Thank you. But
I get it, yeah,
I
it's-
mean, again, like I've seen, like I don't care what people say about the ending. They're like, oh, it's corny because of the music. It's corny because of the blah blah blah. It fucking gets me every time. Like even when Tony was reading the speech, dude, it literally hit my heart. Even though I was trying to like not let it get.
The
to
only
the
thing I
point,
don't
it got
like-
to the point, so.
No, I got it. I got it,
Guess
bro.
what? Guess
I got
what?
it.
Can I
The
do
only thing I
combat
don't
on
like
this
is
channel
that the
cried, so,
ending,
sorry.
the ending scream.
Why
Was
didn't you take a
added.
big swig?
Yeah, that was added.
The roar?
No, it was
It adds
added.
to it,
It
though.
wasn't in. It's not in the Japanese version.
No. I was saying it. No. I was saying it
So-
adds to the pain. It adds to the scene.
There's a version of it in the Japanese version. The scream
there's-
isn't as long as it is in the U.S. version. I think the U.S. version gives you more gives it more gravity.
Yeah.
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 But
Oh, when he's
it-
falling?
there is a little.
Dude,
Yeah.
that scream. Yeah. Oh god, that's I think it's
No,
when he's standing there
when
roaring,
he's in the
his
volcano.
screaming
I
and
think what happens
the
is
sad, the
the
sad
initial
scream.
scream. I think the echo version is what's stretched out for the American version.
Oh,
The
that's what-
roars
oh my
for
God.
me in that whole scene is what gets me because he is, he's in pain. And then that one scene, like Ramon pulled up the picture of it. He's halfway into the volcano and he's like, fuck, this hurts. Like that shit. I was like, yo.
so here's my problem. Not a problem. I don't think because he comes out
Yeah.
of it. We know that later on. So like. Again, I guess he.
No, play it.
We're not
Fucking
playing it.
play that
Fuck
shit.
you off. I'm not listening. No.
All right, here we go.
Play it. Yeah, play it.
That. God, that hit
That's
me.
in the
that
Japanese
hits me.
version. The ending, the I think the echo. That's
No,
the
that's
US.
the US.
No, what I'm
That's
saying
the
is
US.
the
That's the
beginning
US.
of that scream
That's-
is in the
that's the
Japanese.
US.
I think the whole when they elongate it, it's not.
Right.
It's like
Yeah.
when they elongate it, it's in the American version. Yeah.
Yo,
They
Ramon,
stretched it out.
fuck you, because that just
Justin's
hit me kind
now
of hard. I'm
crying as
controlling
well.
it. So fuck
Bunch
you.
of pussies.
Well, Tony hit
Because,
me too.
listen, it hits you so hard because throughout the entire movie, you see this guy eat missiles and all of this shit. He eats missiles and it's the same thing. Like in -1, like Godzilla destroys without abandon, but when you see him with his head gone, it hits you. It's like, damn, man, like.
That didn't affect me. I don't know why.
Nah, it's fine.
Again, we're talking about
I-
E45, but yeah, I don't get it.
I think that's fair.
That
I
one
think
didn't affect me.
Certain people didn't have to, but I think that's one of the things where it becomes so relatable, especially with people like us, because we have been growing up through life, we may felt that we don't have a spot
Yeah.
in life. Where do we belong? Where is our home? You know, for fuck, I'll do it again to everybody. Like I'm adopted, and for most of my entire life, from being born up until 18, my parents were very, what's it call it? They tell me, but until I actually fully got that, and then knowing it, I didn't know where I belonged. I didn't know what I was doing and whatnot with my own skin.
You belong with me there, high speed.
You can fully relate that with Godzilla because half the time, it's like what -1 brought out. Godzilla didn't ask to be brought onto this planet. We created him. He doesn't have a home. He's literally the last of his kind. He's the only one of his kind at this point. Until Toho does whatever. Listen, whatever comes. Fine. We do the 2 Godzilla thing.
Next.
Yeah, fine. But as of right now, history
Yeah,
states he's the only one. And I think it's extremely relatable, especially as we're growing up in high school. We're part of a certain crowd and whatnot. Yeah. That and it hits us right in that scene because it's like, yo, Godzilla doesn't want to do that shit. He just wants to be on his fucking merry. He doesn't want to be bothered by anybody. He wants to be an introvert, stay in his fucking home, and not be bothered. But guess what? People have to bombard him constantly with, what are you doing? Who are you? Where'd you come from? Why are you here? Why are you destroying people? And it's kind of like life, in a sense, where we are asked these questions on a constant basis. Am I making it? Am I doing the right things? Am I being healthy? Am I making the smart decisions in life? And it's like, scream at the time that you just want to fucking destroy everybody because no one will leave you the fuck alone. And I think especially nowadays, as we're all adults, we see that we're like, fuck, he just wants to be left alone. Leave my boy alone. Yeah,
let me just play with my toys.
Let me be 40 years old and play with toys. God damn it.
Because now you're making me think. Because in 84-85, didn't we call Godzilla to the city?
No.
They're fucking with that radio. They're fucking with the radio.
No, they were.
Yeah, the radio was getting
Get him to the volcano.
He showed up in Japan.
They tested it while he was there, though, to make sure he would be attracted to it, and it worked.
Birds.
And they were like, all right,
Suicide Squad. Birds.
Which I don't
let's
get.
take this shit to Mount Mihara. Yeah.
Which I always thought was so funny when, like, they're in the building, like, all right, let's see if this works. And they point at him, and he's just like, doing the thing. He goes,
yeah, I love it. No, so about one piece of the film I thought, to me, I didn't like. Okay, I'm gonna react it, and you guys didn't tell what I'm talking about. Ready?
all right.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. All right, they dragged
what's wrong with
scene.
that?
All right, there's lots of things wrong with that.
No,
I'm not gonna get into it.
It was 80.
Get
It was.
into it.
It was in 1984.
not that.
They had
Wrong.
no communication.
Nope.
They can't just
Nope.
call him on a
Nope.
cell phone and say, "Hey, y'all, get out the way."
It's not. It's the equipment they use that pisses me off. That's why I'm not getting into
You're a
it.
military guy, of course. Why are you?
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
So
anyway,
that's not what they do.
and then,
What's wrong with it?
so like, dude, and they make a whole scene of him just like, oh, my arm in the briefcase. Fuck. But don't worry,
heavy.
sister. Bang that guy.
They're showing the scene right now. On
You know what's more
I'm watching
enjoyable?
it
Like
right
how
now.
he's so dramatic. Godzilla's in the background
you see-
fucking sleeping like nothing else is going on.
No. Yeah. No, Godzilla's like this, like peeks his eyes, like, what the fuck is that?
Why are they
What the
flying
fuck is
in
that
the
guy
air?
doing right now?
Arr!
So,
Why is he flying like that?
All right. So here's my big real quick military
before,
command.
I digress. Real quick.
H.
Regardless of the over dramatics, the scene is still fucking cool because, yes, it is.
No,
because
it's not.
It still brings in not.
Oh, look, he's doing it. He's
What's
step
funny-
Back,
Dude, the harness that they were wearing, you can slip through. That's
Listen,
what kills me.
Okay, so they weren't accurate to the full effect. Okay, fine. But for the fact that Godzilla's in the background
Tony's about
just
to lose
fucking
his shit.
sleeping there, I thought it was fucking
Sleeping?
badass because, like, we didn't know what to expect. And, like, imagine if if they had Godzilla woke up and just...
Dude, if Godzilla woke up and watched that, he's like, I'm going back to sleep.
What
I don't know what they're
acrobatic
doing.
nonsense shit is
I need to
this?
come-
Like, fuck off.
Okay, like right now they're lowering the.
But you know what?
No.
You know what pissed me off?
Where the hell-
Justin, I'll
hang
go
on.
beyond that, and I'll raise you one. The
gonna
drill
go
scene
beyond it.
when he's drilling,
All right,
when
let's
he's
hear it.
drilling.
I
the
was gonna say
fucking-
that.
My
Where the
man-
hell do you
my
get a
man tried to
drill?
drill something that was
Oh,
bolted.
the door,
and
yeah.
broke. The
Where do
drill
you-
broke. The drill was bigger than the lock itself. How did that fucking thing snap?
Dude,
How do you break it?
hand, where the fuck
just
did he
come
get
down
a
from the
drill?
stairs.
Oh,
Hey, I got
he's
this.
fire extinguisher,
Can we try it?
hose, drill, and it's charged.
But listen, but I think here's the thing. I think that's what kind of that lightens the mood just a little bit because as kids we're like, oh my god, we
Tony's done.
we
Tony's
found
done.
a drill
Oh,
they
he's
can
turned
escape.
on the light.
Yay! But as adults, we then go into he shut up everything. Oh my god.
Oh, dude, I think he grabbed the hammer. I think
The
he grabbed the
FFC
hammer.
just dropped
So,
the fucking
that was
no Tony bomb. He done.
Tony left.
Tony has exited the building.
Why is he a fan of the drill or something?
I just think
I don't know.
he loves this movie with a passion. And I totally understand that. But I think. I think.
No,
I
I
think
love-
the-
it's my
the
favorite
elements.
film.
I think the elements are
Okay,
right.
okay.
And it's
He's
cheesy.
back.
Listen,
Right.
Toho will always bring the cheesy into their films, even if it's dumb serious.
Okay, I see what you mean because he's
It's-
swinging like side
It's
to
not
side with the
accurate.
blades.
I think is what you're saying, Justin.
No, but yeah, it's not. No, it's not. But still,
What the
if
hell
were
do
to-
you guys think is in the briefcase? Is all the equipment they have to take to Mount Mihara?
Are you?
to
You don't
send
know
the
what's in the
signal to-
briefcase? It's my hard drive of all the porn from downrange in Afghanistan. They
Here,
got.
I
And of
felt the
course that
shot.
shit's gonna be heavy because it's full of it's just
Asians.
completely full of.
Oh, it's a great
Yeah,
shot.
that's
It's
That's
still
Man,
cheesy.
oh,
It's
it's
funny
so
and
bad,
cheesy.
though, at the
But
same
it works.
time.
It
Yeah.
works.
But
no.
The harness is a blow up tool. Fuck out here. That shit.
It's not a real
that shit
thing.
was a pool noodle. Are you kidding me?
so yeah, you're telling me seatbelt, pool noodle. Hey, bro.
We
Go
got
down.
this.
Yeah.
You got this.
So anyway, I'm gonna move on.
I'm gonna go in.
Besides that, the most cheap. Bring him up. Bring him up. We have to talk about him.
The animatronic. I got
No.
you. No. Who?
The Cybot does not bother me.
The
at
Sci-Fi,
all.
I think, gets too much negative attention for no reason.
Yeah. You ready? You want to know who the biggest bother for me? I don't have it. One for me and one for me. Why did he make such? I love him, and I like the fact he took over the city. He pretty much did.
Bro
But,
was
like-
the hero that we did deserve.
But like, I don't get why he played such a big role.
It's
It was,
he
it's
didn't
accepting
eat
your
any.
fate.
Yeah, there he is.
That's what he's doing, really. I think
Ooh,
because
I
he knows
like that. I
he's
like that.
going
I'll give
to
you that.
die.
It's
He's
the bum.
He's now the
yeah, it's a
cares
bum that
about.
nobody.
He's accepted his fate. He's going to indulge.
He doesn't eat it. I think that I guess my biggest problem. He doesn't eat anything. He just takes a sip.
Well, the
Oh,
food is
take this
sitting
away
out
from me. This
rotting,
is not good.
bro.
I'm
Like, what do you want him to do?
he no, wrong. He's bringing it
The
to
food-
himself. He's
yeah,
making his own
but
dish,
the-
so it's not sitting there rotting.
Hey, Tony sent me the promo clip that I posted for our podcast channel. He's in the back kitchen loading up a tray with
Yeah.
But
all
how
this
long
sort
do you
of
think
shit.
that has
not
been
rotted.
maybe without refrigeration?
Think about,
30
but
seconds.
think about this.
I'm
Clearly,
listening, Tony.
he's a bum. Clearly, he's a bum, and he's watched these people go into this restaurant to gouge themselves because they, have money, and he has to watch that. So, of course, the city's evacuated. He's the only one there. Of course, he's going to go in there and freaking trip
look
out.
at it. Oh, hang on. Look at his tray. He's loaded up with food.
It's mostly bread.
It's like bread,
Yeah,
apple,
food that
and
is a
some other
delicacy
shit,
to
but
him
look,
because he hasn't
loaded.
fucking had a good meal in ages, probably.
Yeah.
But hey, hon, do we really know if he's a bum? Maybe he's a guy. Like,
Yeah,
that's
he's
one
a-
thing we-
of course
We're
he's a
assuming
bum.
he's
Look
some
at him.
homeless guy where he's like actually rich and shit. It's just like, I just want to go into my
Yeah.
fancy restaurant and have
Yeah.
to fucking wait for a goddamn meal.
Dude, what
It's
I'm
just
just going
it's
to
just
myself to
cool,
death.
But like, that's the
But it's
thing.
accepting
Yeah,
accepting your fate.
and
That's what I think.
I love the dubbing that they did for this
Oh,
guy.
it's so bad.
And I would
I love
appreciate
it, though.
Tony if you do the honors for the dubbing because you know it by heart.
Okay.
I don't think he's
Don't act like a big shot. You just got in town. If you want to hang around with me, you better learn some manners, huh?
Back off!
Absolutely.
Back off!
Does he?
Back off.
Does he get stepped on, or we don't know?
No,
I remember
he survives. He survives the whole movie.
Does he?
Tony.
I don't know.
does.
It's open ended because
Because
he's
it's walking,
he's
right? Godzilla's
laying there
walking.
and he's walking and
Okay,
then
but
he's
that
and,
scene,
you don't know.
That
Maybe he
scene was
survived.
garbage with the CGI and how he looked running. He's all like,
Yeah.
At that time,
100%.
can't blame the CGI.
100%. But it was bad. You knew, and the Cybot there
yeah.
was just like,
Yeah. It's
it was just like-
another bad
Oh, yeah.
scene, but
I'm
it
gonna try to
works
find it.
with all the people running, and then with all the people running, and his foot just
Yeah.
goes.
Got it.
I like it.
that was a
Got
that
it.
was a bad scene,
I-
but it works.
listen.
It works.
yeah, like,
oh, there it is. hey, real quick, real quick, hold on. Is he the
I was just gonna
1985
fucking
Indiana
say
Jones?
that. My man looks like
Yeah.
Indiana Jones right now, yo. That's great.
Stole the holy apple. Now Godzilla's
Why
on
is
top
he
of that.
also
so his new
carrying his
name is
briefcase
Indiana
thing
Jones.
with him? Why did he bring that with him?
You do you not know what? Dude, that's the dirty secrets.
No, he found that. He found that on that on that bike
He
after
just
he left
dusted
those two
off
guys.
for no reason.
The,
He's like,
um,
I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. It was
Oh,
He's like, let's do
There's-
lunch sometime.
There's got to be a reason why he's in this movie. We got to figure
he's the
it out.
I
comic
just
relief.
feel like
Yeah.
my hot take. He's a comic relief.
He's
and
comic
there
relief.
he
to lighten
accepts
the
his fate.
mood, and
That's
this-
that.
Yeah.
But he didn't die.
Well,
He
maybe
did not die.
maybe he
Supposedly
thought
he
he
didn't
was
die.
gonna.
We don't know.
Because realistically, in that scene, doesn't it? After he says back off, they show Godzilla walking towards him, and doesn't I thought he screams, or I mean I'm just fucking picturing it.
Well, he screamed.
And the
I think
and
he
the
screamed, but he passes out.
Just roll to
in
your
the
left
original,
or right
yeah, he passes,
and miss the
he passes
foot.
out.
That's the
Look,
only.
I think
I'll
it's
be
safe
quiet.
to say, except for -1. Toho made plenty of mistakes in every single film leading up to -1.
Yeah,
That's just
for
that.
sure.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah, I can.
No, Justin,
Yeah.
we don't like small things here. Put that away.
Some people do. Thank you very much. And I'm married to her. Looks big in their hand. But
You know,
mic drop.
just this.
Yeah,
This,
Tony.
just to fucking put this out there. If I didn't come on this
Anyway.
episode, y'all would have been fucking fine because Justin would have done it 10 times more just because I wasn't present. Okay, that's just for future reference. But go on, Justin.
Oh, my
Anyway,
God.
so he is. We'll give him the Indiana Jones of '85.
Because
is a
like,
comic
I
relief.
said, I have it playing right now. Godzilla and the Super X are having their rematch.
Okay.
Nasty.
Ooh.
Oh, it was a
Oh
beautiful scene
no.
through and
So
through.
soup again. I will defend this to this day, and I think Tony. I don't know if Tony agrees with me. Super X 1 is the best
I don't like it
design.
right now, really, Justin.
That's fucking fine. I don't give a shit. Why? Why? Because I'm talking shit about the other Super X's?
No. About everything that happened before, whatever. But just go ahead.
No, I want to hear it. No, it's a podcast. You gotta tell me.
No, the drill and the harness and all that shit. What were you talking about? Just continue.
What? That?
Just-
all right,
just
Tony.
let
I
me-
want, no, stop.
Just
stop.
let me.
Go. Just go walk around into a building. Find me a drill. All right. You find me a drill. All right, cool. That
They were in a They were in a laboratory.
Crying
There
right
might
now.
be like a
so
some kind of
laboratory. All right, cool. Tony and I in a laboratory doing laboratory shit. Hey, you hand me that vial. Guess what? I'm gonna hand you my random drill that I use.
maybe.
Are you
maybe
getting
it's
mad
there.
at me about the harness from the Huey helicopter? Okay, that's fine. You can get mad
The
with
whole
the wet noodle.
the whole setup with that scene is brilliant. Godzilla, they get the thing to call Godzilla. Godzilla tails knocks out the bottom of the fucking building, so they have to escape. The helicopter comes and it's her brother, and all that whole thing was great. Yeah, hey, what is he gonna do? Yo, get the fuck out the way so I can shoot this shit to break the glass out.
All right, hold on, hang on. Let me break you down to this. All right, hold on.
Oh God.
I am a sailor. Godzilla. Now I'm in the military. I know what the fuck I'm doing with this weapon system. Don't know what it's doing. Boom. Get the fuck out of here, dude. No.
I think I
I
don't know
It's
what-
my favorite
I don't
movie.
think
Hold on.
Justin-
Any of that means.
It's my favorite movie.
Yeah.
He is my least favorite character. Give me the fucking Indiana Jones
Then
guy.
Justin, correct me if I'm wrong. Is it because
I will
it's-
correct you.
due to the fact that your military presence,
All right.
it's not what they would do in the military. They wouldn't do those types of hand signals. Because, okay.
No,
Right.
it's not that. No, it's not that. Tony, I'm going to use Tony as an example. Tony, what you do for a living is like, you do something with glass. All right, cool. I'm going to use that as an example. Tony, you get attacked by a sea louse. Oh, God, that fucking sucks. But you lived because you killed them with glass. Here comes the military. Tony, I want you to take this weapon system that, all right, this actually helps you, shatters glass. But I'm not going to tell you how it works. Guess what? I'm going to put you on a military aircraft where you're not tied in. And you, with no training, is going to rappel down 100 feet from a moving helicopter, a Huey, that has stabilization button where you don't move at all.
It's
All right,
it's realism.
you're going to grab the... I'm not done yet. But first, you're going to get that professor who knows nothing about our equipment. He's going to go up. Then you're going to go with the equipment. This is exactly how it works. Tony and I'm military. Tony's the guy. We go down together, actually. It's a two-man team. That's it. That was my only problem.
Oh man. Just dump that whole thing. That right there is that. Hey, it's a movie in '84.
But no, and you know what? It's the best movie of '84.
It's a
Tony's
great
like,
movie.
Tony's
That
like,
was it.
don't you
Honestly-
talk shit about my man.
No,
I
I will
ain't
never
want
do
to
it.
hear it.
No,
Nah, you
will
ain't
never.
saying nothing.
No, I'm not. No, hold on. No. I'm not talking shit about Godzilla. I'm talking about shit about. I'm nitpicking. I'm nitpicking. Let's be honest. I'm nitpicking.
Yeah, you're nitpicking, but if I had to choose a part of that whole sequence that I hate, not hate,
That was
but
strong. I'm not gonna lie, that was strong.
Makes me cringe.
Yeah,
Is
what's your cringe?
it's your brother?
Here we are! Here we are! Over here!
All right, let's
And the
break down that
helicopter's
scene real
like
quick.
100 feet away and shit.
All right,
Over there.
That one building with the
One, don't talk
Tony,
shit.
that was-
Hey, one. Hey, you don't talk shit about my girlfriend for one.
Tony, that
All
was
right?
beautiful, man.
She doesn't know
Hey,
she's my girlfriend.
Bro, they are some beautiful women, man.
Oh,
I know.
right.
I married one.
here we go. Here's the scene. Super X is down. The
hero
is
hobo.
with our two main characters.
It's a good comic.
Now we are going to find out if he lives or he dies.
All right,
Watch
will you
the
tell
scene
us?
unfold
We're,
right
we're,
now.
but we're gonna continue about. Here we are.
Yeah,
I got
keep
it.
going.
So, but my biggest problem, Tony, of the whole, it's not even
God.
the you becoming a military guy. It's like, brother, come on. No one has a fucking drill just sitting around. That's it. That's my only problem. Anyway, I'm done with it.
Well-
we're gonna move on. Can we at least talk
Plot
about Super
reasons.
X? Yeah. Oh, 100.
All right,
Because
so-
you know why? No, hey, her arm, it's showing affection between him and the girl, and I got it. 100%, I got it, and I respect that. It's a movie at the end of the day, and I got it. Just still the best Godzilla movie out there.
So I mean, I wouldn't say out there, but it's up there.
I'm sorry.
Anyway.
All monsters attack with Gabra. My bad.
I was gonna say Final Wars, but whatever.
Oh yeah,
Um,
no, Final Wars. Yeah, 100%. Best Power Ranger show.
Fuck you both.
He
Godzilla.
survived.
Godzilla
Sorry.
2014
He survives.
is the greatest
He survives.
Godzilla movie ever made.
Wait. I don't know if he's fucking around because I don't.
No, he survives. He just passes out.
We're talking about Godzilla 2014.
He passed out. Okay.
All right, he passed out. All right. Yes, sheer shock.
So
All right,
Super
go
X.
ahead. Yep, here we go.
Super X.
Show,
I
can
wanna-
you whip yours out? I'll whip mine out. Here's my tiny one.
Tony, go ahead and bring
Well,
out your
if-
super
if-
tape.
if-
Can you guys make it widescreen? Yeah. Can you make it widescreen?
I need that ratio.
All right. So
That's now you. Hey, real quick. You're the expo. You're Super X 3D printed, correct?
yes,
Same again. Same with mine.
and I painted
Yeah.
it and all that good stuff.
I
Nice.
need now it broke, which makes me sad. The lasers for mine. I just contacted my sponsor. He's making me new ones. Thanks,
Nice.
wife. Thanks.
Oh God.
So when Super X arrives, I want to real quick talk about the differences in the U.S. version and the
Ooh, let's do it.
original. So
Okay.
when Super X arrives in the U.S. version, Godzilla automatically hits him with the atomic breath.
Right.
And they say thermal shielding up, and then Godzilla, and then it's a little charred and all that stuff, and then they
Yeah.
start with the cadmium missiles. In the original, they
job.
shoot him in the mouth and all that shit first, and it's such a freaking long. I can understand why they cut a lot of that, because a lot of that is just Godzilla standing there like, "The fuck y'all do
Well,
to me?"
didn't they?
and he's
They
just
baited Godzilla.
he's doing
in
the Mortal
Japanese
Kombat.
version. Yeah,
Huh?
they baited. Sorry, in the Japanese version, they baited Godzilla
With,
to
with
the
what? Come on,
flares.
give me the
Flares.
callback.
yeah.
The
Yeah, they
flares.
did that in the U.S. version too. What are
Oh,
we doing?
come on, guys! You guys feeling? Where did we use their flares first?
Jurassic Park. I don't remember.
55.
55.
They used flares to draw them out of the bag.
Godzilla and Gears. That is my
That's
fault.
a few years. That's a few years.
No, that's my fault.
earlier.
I'm fucking dumb.
I'm getting more
Tony, we
juice.
did that,
Fuck you
right?
guys.
No,
I'm-
whatever.
No, we leaving that in. I'm gonna
Alright,
isolate
fair
it.
enough.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna
You
isolate
said
it.
Jurassic
No,
Park,
that's,
dude.
That's
I'm gonna get some juice.
that's my fault. That is my fault.
Yeah,
I'm
I
going.
did not
You know
think
what?
about
I'm going
that.
pee.
No, now that you think about it, that makes perfect sense with the flare setup with Anguirus and Godzilla 55. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I didn't put those together, but I didn't say Jurassic Park. Damn it, boy.
No, that's my fault. That's my fault. I'm an idiot. Again, too many.
But
concussions.
but I like the order in which like Super X comes up and Godzilla's initial response is to blast this motherfucker. And then they took the blast, and they even said like thermal shielding up, which they never said in the original. It's a lot of shit that they cut out, like the jet fighters in the original. They're not talking at all. Like in the Super X, there's a lot of stuff cut out. I mean, they're talking in it, but not like the U.S. version. But I guess that's for the U.S. audience because
Yeah.
we're idiots.
They
U.S.
watered it
audience
down. Like
are
even
idiots.
Even
But
that one
I'm-
scene.
I'm
What
an
was
idiot.
it? When the sergeant goes to Raymond Burns' house and the fucking kid is playing with the figures and and then that, like, it's like some like dumb
Yeah.
looking thing. It's like they put it in there to make it relatable, and I think I think that's one of the major problems with a lot of like monster films with Western directors is they try to make it so relatable that it just becomes like no, like stop it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, so
Did it
sorry,
smell?
I used the restroom. 'Cause I've been drinking. No,
okay,
it smelled
good.
like amazing.
Hey, what flavor is that? By
Don't
the
worry
way?
about that. It's Godzilla. So, yeah, come on, Ramon, come on, man. The flare scenes is a callback to 55.
I know.
Come on,
hey,
bro.
I will acknowledge that I
Fucking
fucked up.
Jurassic Park, really, bro?
I acknowledge that I fucked up
We-
on that.
we-
Again,
You know who
We're-
you
we're-
are right now
we're-
from Jurassic Park?
Would you
Sorry.
call him Nedry?
I was listening to Tony. Tony's the head. Yeah.
Oh, because
No,
yeah,
I wanted to hear.
Okay.
I wanted to hear the reference.
I mean, I already know
I
what
didn't-
John
I-
was
no,
going
I
with,
don't-
with that reference, so I get it.
I'm guessing that he's
I get it, I
calling
get it.
Nedry.
I get it. It's all good. I'm
Who's
working
Nedry?
on it, but it's all good. I mean,
Well, who's
Dennis
Nedry?
Nedry from Jurassic Park.
isn't
this.
Which guy's that? I don't know.
Oh, John!
Anyway,
Which one's Dennis Nedry?
We're gonna move past this.
No, wait, no. Which
We're
one's
gonna move
Dennis?
past
Kick
this.
him
No,
off the
shut
fucking
up.
You
show.
and
No,
Ramon
wait,
are
no,
neck
wait,
and
no.
neck
We're
now.
done.
done.
We're done.
Y'all are
We're
neck
done.
and neck now.
Hold on, everybody's
Tony,
yelling.
Tony hit the
done.
fucking mute
Stop.
button on this motherfucker.
Which
I swear to
which
God.
one's? No, which one's Dennis? Is he the no?
No one's
that
saying
him?
nothing. Your next fucking task in life today is to watch Jurassic Park. Now, I don't give a fuck
I've seen
how
Jurassic
many
Park.
times you've seen it. You're gonna watch it and you're gonna pay attention. Stop looking at your phone. You ain't getting the answers from it. Watch the goddamn film. You uneducated diabetic zebra. I swear to God.
Because I don't know
It's
the
not
actor's
the actor's name. It's the character.
Okay.
Film.
It's not the.
We're
It's the
gonna,
character.
We're gonna move on from this.
Which one is the
Because-
character? No, fuck no. We're not moving
Oh my
on.
God.
Dennis
Which one?
Nedry.
Which one was this? From the-
You didn't say the magic word.
I'm not saying that. No, he's not that. I'm saying he's not even
I
that
know.
fuckface.
I
I'm
was
saying he's the
assuming
fucking lawyer.
that you
He's
were,
the
'cause
lawyer.
He's a funny character. Ramon is funny.
No. Shoot.
This train has Godzilla has taken
He
this
left.
train, picked it up, and
This
put
is
it on
this is what
another fucking
85 does.
It brings
That's what
back.
85
No, I
does
wasn't
to us.
saying. I wasn't calling you Dennis Nedry Ramon because you're a big dude. You're a funny dude, and he was funny.
You're
He's
physically
I
shaming
was
you.
clarifying that I was not body shaming him. I was doing it for the humor of Ramon, and Ramon is a funny meatball.
Anyway,
Hey.
John's the hobo from 85.
Oh,
I'm the chick.
we're gonna cancel this movie right away.
the
now.
brother.
Fuck.
I'm the brother.
Yeah, Tony's fucking me. Oh wait, wrong person.
The brother. I'm the one
Okay.
that's.
So,
Yeah, there you go. There you go. No, you did it wrong. Fix it. It's hands open. Thank you.
So I'm gonna pull up something fun because Tony brought the difference between 84 and 85.
Okay.
So for those who had the 85
I need
on
caffeine.
VHS, before the movie
Hold it up,
begins,
John, please.
before the movie begins,
Oh.
there we go. Love the bang, by the way. Before the movie begins, we are treated to a little animation called
Oh.
Bambi Meets Godzilla.
Oh,
Now, the
yeah,
clip
let's
is-
talk
the-
about that.
the
Let's talk
clip,
about that.
I'm going to pull it up. It is muted, and we're going to talk about it as we go.
John, we don't own the,
We
tell
do
him
not
we
own the
the
rights to this. All rights go to the company that made it, who I have no idea who the fuck made it. Fair use. Fair use. Bear says we can use it. We don't have the audio. Suck a dick.
There you go.
Fuck y'all.
So-
It's mine. I made
All
this
right.
shit. I made it.
Tony.
All right, so here's my question.
Written by Tony Nelson.
All right, so Tony,
What
since
the
you
fuck
written
was the
this-
point?
Well, yeah, it was the
Is
point.
there an actual explanation?
Yeah, I would like to know actually.
I'll pull that up after we're
Oh,
done
you
with
have
the
it.
clip. I'm gonna look it up because I remember a fellow YouTuber and someone that I talked to on a regular. He did a little deep dive on it, so I'm gonna pull it up after we're done with this clip.
It's to
By
make
the way, the
motherfuckers
person
ask
who-
questions.
Yeah,
By the way, the person
I
who
want to
made
know
this is
why.
Marv Newland.
But
Just in
why?
case we didn't know.
Did he have a thing against Bambi?
Boom. There it is.
I don't see shit, but I believe in you.
Can y'all see it?
No.
No?
I see Tony looking at my feet pics. John is looking at...
I'm looking at your butthole
a
pics.
picture of lower... Thank you. I was going to say that. So with Godzilla vs. Bambi, I don't understand. I don't get it. Does anybody know why they did this? There it is right there.
I was trying to find the correlation. That looks like it was 1969. Okay.
It came out in 1969.
You want to know what's crazy?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you saw it.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, go ahead.
But
Tony, tell me.
did you
enlighten
know?
Me.
Now I had no idea because I saw the first time I saw Bambi was like in the 90s, like 90.
Yep,
That was the first
99,
time I saw Bambi.
Tony, can I tell you something? I've never seen Bambi.
So
Never seen any of those movies.
we got it on VHS for Christmas one year because my mom wanted to watch it. But this fucking movie came out in 1942.
So this
The first
right here
Bambi,
from Marv
the first
Newland
Bambi
came,
movie. The first Bambi movie came out
boom.
in 1942. This was 1969.
Can you pause it right there? All right. So where did this come from? So we got Marv, right? His name's Marv. We're giving him Marv.
Marv Newland.
Yo, is he still? And Ramon, if you don't mind, do your computer wizard stuff. See if he's still alive.
What it looks like it
Bring
was,
his ass on
it
this
was
podcast.
just because the program ran in theaters across America. I think they just added it to add it. There was no purpose.
But
No.
there's
not.
There's a purpose to everything. You're telling me that Marv likes Bambi and Godzilla and squished him. Now here's the thing. Here's my kicker: the size. Look at the size difference from Bambi to Godzilla's foot. I would say
Please
Godzilla's.
don't.
Am I going digging too deep?
That's going way too deep. But I did find something. Listen.
All right, I'm gonna hear it.
Bambi versus Godzilla, a book of essays by David Mamet that explores his pet peeves about filmmaking process. Mamet's essay are described as insightful. No way I'm going to try to do that word.
Yes, you can.
The book
no,
offers.
no. If I do it, you do it.
The
I say
book
Japanese
offers
words.
a subversive look at Hollywood
Okay.
and answers questions about filmmaking, such as who reads scripts and what producers do.
Someone made a
Really did. It sounds like
sequel
it's
to
just.
it. That's actually kind of funny.
So this came out in
It's a sequel?
It's a
1969.
sequel to Godzilla vs. Bambi.
Oh my God, we have to watch it right now. Come on, pull it up.
It says, we gratefully
Yeah.
acknowledge the city of Tokyo for their help of obtaining Godzilla for this film.
So that means they're talking about 85.
Most likely.
All right,
All right,
so
where's the sequel?
Ramon,
No,
on YouTube,
the film
look
was
up
made in
Godzilla vs.
'69.
Bambi, the rematch, full movie. Actually, it's by the good sir Kaijutopia.
How long is it?
3 minutes and 6 seconds.
Again, this
I
is
don't
you
give
guys
a
saying.
shit.
I mean,
Shout out to
it's your guys'
Kaijutopia
podcast.
for making it.
It
All rights reserved to Kaijutopia.
Does Bambi win?
In 1973, Bambi Meets Godzilla was paired with John Magnuson's Thank You Masked Man by Randy Finland and specialty film in Seattle and released widely under the King of Hearts and his loyal short subjects. So the program ran in repertory theaters across America for several years. The short was also included on VHS home video release of Godzilla 1985
So they did an
and
homage
fantastic
to him.
animation film.
They did an homage to him.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
So
That's awesome, actually. So there's our history right there.
So, what were your thoughts about that for those, like, when we saw it for the first time? Because as a kid, for me, it traumatized
Yeah,
the hell out of
same.
me.
No, I laughed my ass off. I remember it to this day.
Easily.
Yeah.
I didn't grow up on-
Traumatized.
Yeah,
I was scared.
No,
I was scared. I love
No,
Bambi
the music. Remember the boom,
Boom, yeah.
and then no, it was weird. I kind of like it. I wish I could flex my toenails. I liked it. I liked it. I've been trying to do it every day. It doesn't work.
And by the way, I did buy the Baby Meets Godzilla shirt. So
I want to send a picture of us. I want to see it.
That's gonna be my new gym shirt.
I want to see the shirt.
Yeah.
No, I'll admit, and I told Tony this. I've never seen Bambi. I know the movie about. Don't care, but seeing a Godzilla stomp on Bambi is hilarious.
If you're a horror fan, they are making a Bambi's revenge movie out of like the whole out of the franchise of like the Winnie the Pooh with the Blood Diamond. I saw the trailer for it, bro. I am so excited to watch this. Don't watch the trailer, dude. It's bloody as fuck. So good. I'm so stoked. Yeah.
So are we watching this or what?
So
yeah, I'm listening to Tony.
Why you get that up? Did you guys? I like the entrance, the beginning of '85 more than the original with the flames and the letter.
Yeah, the intro on the '85. That do 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 do.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah. The intro of '85 is way better. Is way better. I just saw the foot smash. Oh my god, they use '89. Here we go. I fucking knew it, man.
No, keep muted.
I don't care.
Oh shit.
All right.
Why '89?
Wait, that's not the '89 figure. No, it's not.
Yes, that is.
I thought it was '94.
Oh my! Was he Broly?
Don't talk shit about Broly.
What is that? Is that '90s? SH.
It's a SH.
No, it's not.
It's '89.
That's '94.
You uneducated.
I don't have my SHs with me.
Baboon.
So
Fucking.
They look
when
the
did this
same.
come out?
Which that's so stupid.
Look at him. Look at him.
All right.
Look at him. You know what? Not for nothing. He makes some great fucking special effects on this shit. I really like this work. Uh-oh. Oh, please eat.
It's '90s.
Eat the little Bambi. Eat the little Bambi.
They're talking. Oh my god. This is.
He's like,
my man's about to reach the
I will do it.
Kamehameha wave.
Yeah, he's gonna become violent.
No. They become friends.
What is going on?
What the fuck?
Yeah. Godzilla spares.
Oh, Godzilla.
That's an.
Please
now step on both of them.
That'd be great.
That'd be
if he
hilarious.
had, doing the dorsal light up and then the scorched earth motherfucker. Oh.
This is the dumbest shit ever.
Premature.
Oh my god. Great, great effects, great stop motion.
He does excellent work. Follow Kaijutopia if you don't.
That was cool.
But yeah, so I think in retrospect with everything, I think we should get our scores, gentlemen. With Tony first. Tony, what's your rating on
80s baby?
85, 84?
Little quick spiel. This is the film that got me into Godzilla. It's my favorite film, but I'm not stupid. I'm not just blind to the issues with this film. So I'm gonna give it.
We'll do
numbers or letters. I forget.
One 10 out of 10, whatever.
1 out of 10.
1 to 10. 8.5.
Okay.
Ramon.
Okay. I was going to let
Justin
do the honors since this is his favorite as well.
10.
Ramon? No, go.
Wow.
Go.
Because the reason why, it's my first Godzilla film. Look how much I've collected because of him.
Okay, fair. That's fair.
It means a lot to me.
Wow, that's
7.5.
Yeah, we should kill him.
Well, it's just because I wasn't exposed to 84 or 85 a lot in my childhood. Like I said, I didn't see the film until 2001 because with the VHS, it was really hard to come by. But I did enjoy it a lot. And Tony, correct me if I'm wrong. When did the Blu-ray for this film finally come out?
That was in 20. No,
2000.
It was 2013.
Hey,
It was
hey,
late.
hey.
It was a while. That shit was in
I'm
limbo
saying-
for
'cause
a
I'm-
long
I'm
time.
saying-
But
that's what I'm saying,
Return.
before we got the VHS, because we didn't have any other. I don't think we had a DVD at all, and then Blu-ray came out with their release of the film.
You're talking about Return,
Yeah.
not 85.
No, 84. That's what I mean.
85
Yeah.
has never
84.
been officially
85
released
has
other
never
than
been officially-
VHS.
Other than VHS, that's what I was meaning to say.
Same here. I have my 85 from Poland, which is the best. Oh my god, it's amazing. I have both versions, and again, I will say 85 is the best.
Because I ordered a bootleg version off Amazon where it comes with 84 and 85.
It was amazing. I bet.
But that I didn't get that until like 2002 or 2022. So
So can I ask? I gotta know, what is the reason between why 85
Rights.
cannot be produced?
It's
This is
all
something I always wanna know.
licensing
Why-
and rights
why-
issues.
why-
Who
owns it then? Is it Sony or is it
What
Toho?
is that company?
Or the circle red thingy.
Yeah, New World was it? Was it
Yeah,
like New
yeah, I know
World
what you're
Order or some shit like that?
New World Pictures. No, New World Pictures.
So who owns
that
New World?
company is
New
now, I
World
believe,
Cinema.
defunct.
The cinema.
Right, so I think
It's dead.
Sony. I think it's Sony.
So then who? Dude,
Yeah, that
you
makes
got to
sense.
realize how much
again, our
Sony
big-
actually owns of Godzilla films. That's the crazy fucking part because they're distributions. So they got the rights for it. So, like, put it this way. Why do you think certain Godzilla films are on Disney Plus?
Wait, which ones are on
What?
Disney Plus?
Who's on Disney
Look it
Plus?
up.
I don't have
There's a few
Disney.
there's a few Godzilla films on Disney. I don't remember which ones because I deleted
have
it. I got
Disney.
rid of it. But I think I think 2000 was on there. I think Final Wars was on there. It's distribution rights. So they got the rights to own those movies. And because New World Order is gone and I think Sony took over, guess who gets the motherfucking rights?
No, so
But
this is what happened. New World, Fox bought New World, and of course, Disney bought Fox.
There you
so
go.
That's
But
how
yeah,
all that
Disney-
is.
Disney
Oh
owns
shit!
Fox.
Okay,
yeah.
so Disney
Dude,
owns
if
85.
if not to go into like the conspiracy world, but if you look at, I
Let's hear it. I
forgot
love
the
it.
image, but there is an image of, if you like Google, it's like what properties does Disney own? Disney owns mind baffling how much they own out of companies. It's like they own, like, let's just put it this way, they own Rockstar, the gaming company. They own fucking. This might not be fact. I don't remember to own, but let me just put it that way. Like, it's like a tree. Disney starts here, and the lines go everywhere and everywhere. Bro, Disney owns so much that
okay.
we don't even fucking realize it.
But us being said, here's my problem: is the only 85 besides X Plus and what's this guy right here? Tony, you got it. You guys, what's this version?
Bandai.
MMS.
No, it's MMS. No, yeah,
I'll tell you
whatever.
why.
MMS, whatever. Cool.
I know
yeah.
exactly what you're gonna ask. Why wasn't there enough figures?
Yep.
Because
Yes.
84 was actually a rushed entry into the franchise.
Why is that?
Toho said, all right, it's been almost 10 years now, a little over, we got to make a film. Nothing was discussed with Bandai.
Okay.
Right.
So when the time came where Toho was like, hey, Bandai, what you got? Bandai was like, what do you mean? We
Purple.
didn't know. We didn't
Yeah.
know you guys were doing
Yeah.
this. You didn't say anything. We didn't have nothing prepared. So then the rush came
Yeah,
in
like, what
to
the hell?
produce a Godzilla figure, and that's why there was only one 84 figure that you can only find for like $1,000 nowadays.
But here's my why. Again, you guys are more knowledgeable about the figure stuff than I am. Why is Funko Pop? What I got right here?
Remember who owns it. Remember
high-
who owns 84. Who owns 85. Why do you think HBO Max has now gotten the rights to get these two movies that are rarely ever fucking on?
Wait. All right, keep going because I'm lost.
So-
okay,
so-
you're blowing my mind.
It goes back to the Disney thing, right? Disney
Okay. So Disney
it's
owns
all
HBO?
subsidiaries, right? So let's go this. Like Disney owns Sony. Sony owns blah.
Okay.
Blah owns HBO Max. Guess who fucking gets everything regardless? It's all in the contract with Disney. Yes, it's kind of like it's all about distribution and shit.
So you're saying Disney owns 85? Tony, thoughts on that?
Not not the way you
That's-
think they own
They
it.
own it to an extent.
Because all right.
Yes.
So then who
Yeah.
owns? So here's my problem. I want more. I want an 85 Haya
It's like
or 85 SH. Why am I not getting them? Because like we're skipping it. This is my
But-
biggest problem.
But here's my wild prediction.
Yeah,
Because,
yeah.
like
Because
John said,
you were talking about this. You were telling me about this about HBO.
yeah, because before, like I said, 85 was on VHS. It took however many years to finally get the Return of Godzilla on Blu-ray. We had nothing since, and now, like John had mentioned, the Return of 84 is now finally available to watch on a major streaming platform. Just like Funko Pops got the design of 84 and made it into a Funko Pop. My wild prediction is, and y'all can say I'm crazy or I'm talking out of my ass, but we might get a new wave of 84 stuff in the near future. Just because now I feel like the appreciation for the film is now
Yes,
getting to a
I think
resurgence.
now
Gotcha.
with now that HBO did get the rights. Now here's the problem though. Miramax got the rights to release Godzilla vs. Biollante on DVD. Right? But then that went it was over with.
Yeah.
I think now with Toho
Yeah.
being a little more open to certain things, HBO Max now has taken, Biollante in 84, which I think now will open up more ports for movies like 84 and 85 and 89 to be more acceptable. Because let's remember, Pluto TV first came on the
Exactly.
scene and
Yeah,
was
advertised.
like, we got 84,
Advertised.
we got 89,
We got the-
and then they said,
We got Biollante.
sorry,
They didn't get it.
We don't, no explanation, they were
Got
all
you.
hush-hush.
Yeah, we don't-
I
we
don't
don't-
think they could get the rights. And this is the problem with
Yeah.
a lot of things.
So, again-
it's getting the rights for these things.
All right, I'm lost. Man. Who owns the rights to 84/85? Is it Sony, Disney, Toho? That's like, why can't we just work together and just give the fans
Money.
what they want?
Toho has it
Money.
ultimately, but distribution is different from owning a property. So, all right, for instance,
Okay.
Marvel and Spider-Man. Marvel.
Oh, yeah, I know about
Marvel-
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marvel can't make solo Spider-Man films without asking Sony first. But at the same time, if they want to make a Spider-Man animated film, they could do that.
What the
Right.
fuck?
So it's
It's a lot of legality.
it's a lot to do
All
with,
legality. This is what happens
Yep.
when
Yeah,
you have
it's-
too many
it's
cooks in the
God.
fucking kitchen. Yeah, yeah,
And it's money.
Because Sony's gonna be like,
Yeah.
yo,
it's money.
we want this amount of money in order for you to take your property
To
and do
distribute
what
this.
you want to do. Toho, I think we all know Toho is like, seriously? You're going to make us fucking pay for our
Yeah.
fucking golden child? Fuck off. Fuck off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
I gotcha.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And
so
that's where my
like
Go ahead, Tony.
Marvel was about to file bankruptcy, so they were selling off a bunch of their freaking characters to different film places and shit. And the biggest one was
Yep.
Spider-Man to Sony. So
Yeah.
now, Disney
And
owning
then
everything
X-Men
can
got.
go to. can-
Fox got X-Men. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, they can go and say, look, well, Fox is back under Disney, which
Disney.
is back to Marvel, but they can go to Sony and be like, look, we can make money hand over fist if we can come to a deal at this table and have Spider-Man in X amount of films. And then they're like, okay, if Spider-Man is in X amount of films, you got to let us do X with Spider-Man. So, you like the Spider-Man
Like-
game for the PlayStation. You
Yeah.
can't play it on Xbox because it's Sony.
Yep. It's all.
I didn't know that.
All of this shit
Yeah.
is money. If
Yep.
the money talks, then yes. But there is a lot of no-brainer shit out there that I feel like would like a 4K version of Godzilla 1985 with the US version and the original would be fucking knock out of the park.
Yeah,
I think we'll see it
Godzilla
I
later
think
later
give it a
would be-
few more years. We'll
yeah,
get
I
there.
think we're getting there.
It's baby steps.
Things,
And I think
it's
Yep.
clear that things are opening up. Yep.
And I think, I don't know, again, this is another wild prediction, but Haya is, making noise in the community because they got 2000, GMK, Mecha King Ghidorah. I'm just, again,
It's-
y'all
no,
can make fun
I'm
of
not.
me, whatever.
I just think you need to wipe the cum off your mouth
I'm
from Haya.
just like, nah. I think they might do it. Just because now
Justin.
84 is back in the
I see.
forefront.
I don't think it's in the
'Cause again,
forefront.
look how many
I
years it took.
disagree. I don't think
it's in the forefront. I think
Ramon,
it's
I understand
slowly
why you
coming
feel
out.
that way because of all the opening ports. But the thing there also is that I think with movie rights and figure rights, there's a lot more fucking to it than that. Because we've got to remind ourselves when NECA came out with their 84, that shit was garbage, pure garbage. Why?
Yeah.
I believe, from my understanding,
Still
is
the case.
yes, NECA got the rights from whatever company that they were able to produce that figure, but they couldn't make it. Yeah,
To
because
the
let's be
exact
real, a decent amount of NECA figures were okay. The 54, the 64.
So again, I don't know. Here's my question then. Here with you guys, theory time. And again,
No.
this is you guys' podcast. I don't want to go over your time.
Okay,
Why?
good.
Why did we stop? We're talking about NECA. Why do we skip the 70s then?
You also got to remember what's gonna bring in money. It's not
70s is the again.
because let's be real, not a lot of people know about the 70s films. They only know the names. Like if you go to a non-Godzilla fan like us, right, and you go, "Yo, name me
Okay.
5 Godzilla characters," right? Who are they gonna say? Godzilla,
Mechagodzilla.
Mechagodzilla, Rodan,
Okay.
Mothra,
That's
King
70s.
Ghidorah. But they're not going to tell you what Godzilla design they know. It's only going to be Rhino
okay.
Godzilla. That's it. Like, okay, you produce a Godzilla 65. You produce a Godzilla 65, right? You think that's going to sell?
Tony.
Godzilla versus
65.
the Sea
That's-
Monster. Yeah,
100% it'd sell.
Who's
It's
gonna
got
buy
sea
it?
monsters? Because the sea monster is a destroyer of all worlds. You know I'll fight this
But
battle.
I think, and this is where it becomes the problem. Money talks. In the end,
Yeah, 100%. I agree.
I
Talks,
think
bullshit
the
walks.
problem with 84,
But don't-
it's that it's not a
right,
talk
I'm not-
about film through non-Godzilla fans. Let's be real here with it. A lot of
Alright.
these figures that that even Haya is coming out with, what are they really coming out with? It's what's been known. 2000 was in the theaters in America.
Yes.
Now 91, I think 91 was in America. 89 was not. They did not have an American release.
So 91, I bought that for a penny, by the way, at Best Buy. So here's my problem then. Tony, you got them, collect them, and John, you collect them. Then what about X Plus? Then? Why is this such
more
a big sell there?
towards the actual the hardcore Godzilla fans and the Japanese fans.
Okay.
Now let's take this. There's way more 2000 X Plus sculpts than 84. There's only 2 84 sculpts. 3.
Oh, I mean, you don't count. Yeah, you don't count him. There's 4.
Is there 4?
Tony, help me
Sakai.
out. We have the 80.
There was a 25.
Sakai.
There was a 25 centimeter that came out, and then it was
I have that one.
There's a
I
25.
love that one.
Ew, gross. We have, all right, it's 25. I don't remember that one. We have the Sakai. I'm not going to go with the
No,
one
we're
that lights
not
up, so we'll
doing
just say,
bricks.
yeah,
We're
okay, the same
just
versions.
standards.
Yeah. All right, boom.
Standards.
Godzilla open mouth that I have, and then him, Cybot.
Okay.
What's the?
Don't you do this to me. Oh, my God. Which one do I... Hand. Tony, you bring... All right, so there's open mouth, right? Open mouth.
And then the Sakai.
And then... That's the one I have. That I have never opened. I got to open it. God
And
damn
there's a 25 centimeter one that
Which
came
John
out before
has.
both of these.
And how's
Is that the
look?
one? I don't. Yeah.
You have this one, John.
John's leaving
Yeah, I
right
think
now.
you're
Bye, John.
right,
Have a good day. But I don't know what 25 looks like. But then, hold on, Tony.
It's hard to
We s-
find. It's hard to find.
The 25?
The 25 centimeter. Yeah.
But then,
it's
but
a
hold
hard
on.
one to
Then we're
find.
forgetting the reissued one with Super X.
Yeah. You're right, Tony.
Question, Justin, didn't we see?
But, you know,
that's a
did we
Rick one.
see
That's a Rick one.
D4
That's
by
right.
chance?
Hold on.
I was
too many
saying, you're
people
right,
talking.
Tony.
Sorry.
That's one I do have.
All right,
Go
hand.
on. No, I have
Come
the
on, what
one
you
that
got?
Tony
Yeah.
said.
I was trying to remember, Justin. Did you and I see a?
There is a
D4
D for real.
'Cause I don't know if they make that. I was trying to
Oh,
remember if we did.
I got him. Yeah. The D-Frill is
There's the
two
Rick
versions.
and the standard.
You have adorable. Yeah, you have the adorable and then the power.
But once
plant.
again,
Oh my God,
this
which one
isn't
Which
over
one did
time.
you and I saw?
You gotta look at it from where it started to where it is now. That's a lot of fucking space. That's a lot of space. That's years and years of
don't know.
nothing. Of nothing.
I think I remember. I think it was just a standard because I remember we saw 62, the Hedora one where he's holding
Yeah.
the eyes, and I think that's maybe it.
Tony, you got both, right? Yeah. That is the GOAT.
Wow.
That one right there is the best D for real to this day. I will say, and again, they're packed up, and I can't wait to have my own place to open them. You're saying
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
-1.
All right, that's like more your opinion, man. So
No, it's not.
He's like,
it's
"Fuck your
fucking
opinion."
canon, bitch.
no.
Oh.
No, you're my no, but for me,
Respect,
85 will always be my GOAT.
I
But,
feel like we talked about this before with collecting, and I think this is one of the major things everyone has to like realize.
Look at that.
It is,
It's-
but it's
it's
also
your own- it's your own.
Realistically, they want the money, right? To produce these types of figures, to produce this type of accuracy, to produce this type of details. That shit costs fucking money, and if it ain't gonna sell, they ain't gonna make
Right.
more of it.
So which we're talking about making, and again, I'm not buying it. The
People
Spiral.
will. But here's the thing with
Staying away
Spiral,
from
though.
it. Yeah,
Here's
but
the thing with
I'm going
Spiral,
a
though.
different route, though. I'm going a different route.
You know, I think we've all worked retail before.
The Spiral 84.
We all know about
passed it.
budgets, right? They have a budget to make back. They have to make it back. So what's the price? What was
Yeah.
the price of the Spiral 84?
5, Ramon, if you're better, you're quicker.
It's
It's
up there.
between. It's
800?
up there. It is up there.
I'll pull
But
it
here's,
right now.
but I'm going with our competitor, and we see.
Who's our competitor?
It's not going to.
But look what
Easy
Easy
Hobby.
Hobby's doing versus look what Spiral's doing. Spiral is not making the same fucking detail work that Easy Hobby is. Look at that. Look at the burning
Again.
-1 figure. Those details, bro. I think someone fucking pinned him in.
Whoa,
The
what
scarred
burning
one?
minus
The
one?
new one that they're coming
no,
out
the
with.
one, the one I just got.
Who's
All right,
that?
so the
Hold on.
the
Ooh, can we let Ramon go then Tony, please?
No.
Sorry,
Okay,
I'm not trying to take over. anything.
No, you're good. You're good. The Spiral Studios Legacy Godzilla 1984 retail price is $725.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Now, John, the figure you were just talking about, the smoke version, battle version from Easy Hobby Omega Beast is going for $410. That's half.
Yeah.
All right, and it's
But
and
guess
it's bigger.
who is going to sell more?
So
right.
-1. Now, I know for a fact, and Tony, God, it's a beautiful figure. It's great. And I know for a fact Easy Hobby is making an 84/85 figure later on. I will be here patiently waiting. All right? And it looks great,
that
but
Spiral
man,
come out yet?
not yet. I've only seen one Spiral in my whole life was the legendary Godzilla with Mothra coming out of the back of it, and it's amazing. However, I've seen a lot of Spiral fans get their figures, and they're messed up.
If you want to put a deposit on it, it's $225 down deposit.
I bet.
Okay, I promise. I'll get that. So,
Jeez.
but and again with the -1, I'm not here like who's better. No, just my opinion.
Right.
I'm gonna be very patient because I want the best 85 my money can buy. Right now, if you want to say anything, right now the best 85 is the kit.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't building that shit. I don't
Kit's
know how to
always
build.
gonna
Yeah,
be great.
I know.
You have the
Yeah.
best 85 right now. You just haven't opened it yet.
Oh, is it the building right here? That's what he's gonna go with. Tony, I'm gonna
be a
get you
Christmas
this building, by
present.
the way. You're gonna get it.
Oh.
Nope.
Uh-oh. Here's Tony's rebuttal.
God damn it.
This is
is the best. Now-
the best one you can.
85.
And this is to scale. This is to
Which
scale
looks
with this.
phenomenal.
But here's crazy, Tony. None of us have the other one with the Super X. We have that's what I love, that you and I have our 85s and our own Super X. I can't find that
The
X
Ricks are
Plus with the Super
normally
X.
they make less
I wasn't
Ricks
gonna
than
spend-
standards because they're more money.
Right.
You gotta remember, these companies
I will
don't want
find
to
it.
lose out on money,
Yeah,
so they're
there's-
not gonna produce because
Yeah.
once the production is done, that's it. They don't consistently make them. They're done.
No. Once it's done, it's gone.
I wasn't
It's gone for
gonna
good.
buy it again with the Super X, but
What if it's a good price though? It's like $200.
I would.
Would you do it?
oh fuck yeah, for 200.
No,
Yeah,
you're-
it ain't
yeah, fuck
$200. What's
Easily.
it going for?
It ain't
Probably 4 or
200.
5 right
That's
now.
probably on the low scale too.
Yeah.
But then, but Tony and I talked offline. Are you going to get the smoke version of -1? And I told him the price, but he's like, no. However, I believe Tony will drop the money for an Omega Beast 85, 100%. It means that much to
Collector's
us.
choice. Collector's
think we-
choice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I guarantee you, if they do a 62, Ramon will be right there.
I'm already setting money to the side
To
for
be-
the X
to
Plus
be honest,
62.
What Justin alluded to a little bit ago, saying that a lot of his figures are up because he's at a temporary spot right now. We went and looked at we're probably going to be moving in the next couple of months, and if we could get this
man.
house that we looked at yesterday,
Can I live
we
in
just
there?
want to rent it for a couple years and then buy
Buy it.
our own house with the shit that we want it, how we want it, and a room that I can expand this shit out as far as I want. But this house that we looked at yesterday might be a dope ass spot to set this up for a couple years. But
Which is awesome.
ultimately, and plus money wise, yeah, I'll probably be jumping on a lot more of these higher,
The higher figures.
Yeah.
Higher.
the higher figures,
Yeah,
like
not higher, but
not the
higher,
higher.
Hi,
Yeah, higher I can get now. They're relatively cheap, but like the Easy Hobbies and the Spiral Studios and shit like that.
Yeah, and
If
I
they're
totally agree.
figures that- I might be on the. Please don't crucify me when I say this.
Never.
Please don't crucify me when I say this.
Sean's first.
Easy
Shit.
Hobbies -1 is off to me in the face. The cheeks are too chubby. Even I ain't even talk about
which one?
the-
Remember, because I have two.
All of 'em.
There's total. Oh, okay. And
Okay.
that's more like your opinion, man. But no, I got it. I always, yeah. This is what I
Yeah.
love. We can talk about
Pull it up.
And
Pull it up, Ramon.
Yeah.
Pull it up, Ramon.
There's three
pull 'em
versions.
up.
You have that big one, which I can't do.
The big one.
See how big the big
Yeah,
one,
that's
not
a
the
big
smoke,
one.
not the atomic breath, the big one. I think comes with the airplane, right?
Yeah. If
Man,
you
yeah,
if you could pull them up.
So you tell me you don't like the big
it's
fat
something
cheeks?
with the. it's something with the cheeks that
Which cheeks? The
throwing me
face or the butt?
Actually, let me go to a different website because I don't
The
want
butt.
John to crucify
What,
me.
what am I
The
doing?
butt cheeks are huge.
the butt.
Thick.
The butt cheeks are huge. They're huge.
Comparing it to
Yeah. Is that there it goes. That's your X plus, and god damn it, you are a god right now. Amazing. Now, real quick, while I got you right here with you, are you saying? Would you say your X plus -1 is the best -1 figure you have?
I'll do the little guy first.
yes.
And you remember? All right. Yeah.
Love it.
That's easy hobby, right?
Yes.
Love it. But I will say this.
Ta-da! I
Yeah,
did
know.
it.
But
I fucked your shit
But
up.
I will say this: Tony's -1 with the train, the D3O beats that.
That's what I'm saying. The
Yeah.
face
And it's-
is more accurate on that one.
That's adorable. Ta-da! Yeah, I like
I
it.
blew
All right.
your girlfriend
Now
up.
go
Uh-huh.
to now. You're talking.
I did it.
I killed everybody.
I did it.
I like it.
Look, mommy, I did it.
Well,
But
Big
that
Bad
price,
Toy
Jesus
Store.
Christ. That,
there it
Oh,
is.
there it is.
there it is.
God, John, such a...
Which one's that? Who's that? Is that Easy
This is-
Hobby?
That's
Yeah,
easy
Easy
hobby.
Hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. No. The other one is one I'm getting from Easy Hobby. That's That's amazing. The detail on that is amazing. The dorsal plates and everything. But go to the other one, Ramon, if you can. The blue, the one I got. That.
Yes, John, I'm using
I'm
Big
just
Bad
letting
Toy
you
Store,
know,
no?
guys. Hey, that's
Well,
not the price I paid for.
It's Big Bad Toy Store. You're always gonna pay more with them. Don't care what anyone
Yeah,
says.
Big
and
bad
up, yeah,
up charges.
amazing.
Big bad
Look at
upcharge.
that.
Easily.
Oh yeah, they have to. I got it. What was it? Probably $100 difference. Was it? What's the other one?
Oh,
Ramon
yeah.
you go to? Awesome Collector. Yeah,
Yeah.
amazing. But again, I'm waiting. I bet you, Easy Hobby is gonna make probably one of the best 85s we've ever seen, and it's coming. It's just gonna take time. They have to go through the
Yep.
most popular ones first, and then and again, Prime One. I love my Prime Ones. I'm not dropping that money for a -1. Ain't no way. I'm not paying. I'm not dropping $1,000 for
Fair.
shipping. Ain't no way. Great figure, and my biggest
best
problem
figure-
is the. Go ahead. Oh boy,
The
wait.
best figure I have is Gummy McGummers right here.
I don't want to fucking look
Oh
at
my god.
the figure that Ramon has up on screen right now. Don't want to look at it. I gotta piss. Nope, not looking at it.
Yeah, so do I. I got people to do it quick.
Oh shit!
I can't believe you have that, Tony.
Wait, why does
John.
look at it?
Because they canceled this shit. He had it pre-ordered at
No.
Awesome Collector, and they canceled this shit.
What? Oh, man.
That's why he doesn't want to look at it.
All right, then I'll
And
take it
look at
off.
the price it is. The price on Big Bad Toy Store is stupid. It's like
Sick-
$400 and something
sick-
dollars.
$464.99. But this is for
Yeah.
the Auto Island Attack version, exclusive limited edition. The other one, let's see, Godzilla -1 Omega Beast Series Godzilla Auto Island Attack version, limited edition with bonus. That is wow, it's even less than the other one. $454.99.
Awesome Collector had it for like $2 something.
Here, let me go to Awesome Collector. I just went to Big
It's
Bad
gone.
because
It's not. It's not gonna be on there.
Well, I could just type
It's
it
gone.
in. They'll still show photos. Really? Wow.
I think so. It
well-
did that get canceled
Not
for
100%.
you, John?
I didn't get the official email. So did you, Tony?
Okay,
Maybe
yeah,
you'll be.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
Oh, you never.
never-
pre-ordered?
I never
Oh,
pulled
okay.
it
Yeah,
through.
no, I haven't gotten a confirmed email that day. Hey,
What's this?
Okay, yeah. They're not showing it. You're right.
What
What were we
happened?
talking about?
Huh?
Huh?
Did it kick you off?
Yeah, he got kicked off. What figure were you guys talking about?
The Auto Island
The
version?
Auto
Mm.
Island.
Easy Hobby.
Yeah.
Any of you guys gonna get it or no?
John pre-ordered it at Awesome Collector, but then got an email saying that it could possibly be canceled because
It's not
of
getting
demand.
canceled. No way. I will contact the guy.
This thing is getting me annoyed,
Yeah,
so we need to wrap this up.
John,
soon.
I will contact the guy for you.
No,
if you
no,
want
it
me to.
is what it is. Because what I'm thinking of.
Demand's high. The
I'm
demand
sure,
is very
but
high for that.
With the new -1 X Plus, if the thing gets canceled, I want my deposit to go to the other X Plus one that I pre-ordered.
And I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure he'll
it's
do
Austin
that.
Clutter. He's cool with that. So
Yeah. One guy.
I know.
doing that.
I love him.
Respect.
I love him to death. But yeah. So, all right, boys. I gotta get some food in my gut. So
Same.
All right.
All right.
There is one.
Go
small
for it,
thing
Ramon. I know what you
wanna
want to do.
wrap it up.
Go for it. Go
And
for it.
I will
You're good.
make this short and sweet. So, 1 year ago, we unfortunately lost a brother in the community. Kaiju figure pose, brother. I deeply miss you, man, and we all wish you were here
Indeed.
with us. I would have loved to talk to you about your thoughts on Godzilla -1 and GXK. It would have been an amazing honor to meet you at G-Fest, brother, and we wish you were here with us. We love you, man, and just thank you for all that you have done for the community. We love you, man, and rest easy, my friend.
Duly missed. Well said. Well
sir.
said.
Well said.
Thank you.
All right, brothers. I'm gonna get some food and go over to Justin's house and
But-
swallow him.
Fun episode.
As always.
As always.
So who, Tony? You're closing out, brother. Say it.
Tony.
Magic words.
Yep.
Yes, sir. That's another episode in the books for us. We went over 84 and 85. I hope we did a good job for you guys. I know we rambled
God.
a lot.
Did we ever?
We did what we did.
Oh, I love
Straight.
it. I love the ramble.
Yeah. Yep.
Next episode, we will be going over Godzilla versus King Kong versus Godzilla, and that should be even funnier, retarded. A funnier, ridiculous
No, I like the
episode.
word. I
did
like
not
the.
mean
I like.
to-
Nope.
I'll say
No.
it. I'll say
I'm
it.
sorry.
Nope.
I'm sorry.
It's all
Okay,
good.
edit
It's all
that
good.
I didn't mean that. We're gonna have fun, and with that shit, hey, troops, aircraft, rockets, they were all used before.
Yeah.
All they
Yep.
do is confuse and antagonize him
That's right.
further. He's looking for something, searching. If only we can figure out what it is before it's too late. And it's got to be to find out whether or not, if Dad's home, can we have cake every night?
That's
I
awesome.
love it. I love it.
Love it.
Love
Love
it.
it. Go ahead, John. Send us home.
All right, folks. That is it for this episode. We want to thank each and every single one of you for tuning in, watching, listening, whatever the fuck you do with our episodes. We love it. We want to thank our very, very special guest, Justin from Calling on Kaiju. Please check them out. You can find them on Spotify, Apple Music too, I believe, and other
OnlyFans.
only Godzilla fans, and all that good stuff. Please check them out. They do some great episodes. We've been on them before. Really great. Closing words for y'all. Remember, if you're looking for home, you found it right here in this community. We all know.
Yep.
You're always
Facts.
welcome to join us, whatever it is you got to do to feel belonging. Belonging is a serious topic nowadays, and we all want to make sure you guys feel belong in this community. Well, come to us, and we'll make sure that happens. Keep your figures clean. Always wipe. I can't do it anymore. Fuck it. Keep your figures clean. Keep your fucking bank accounts on heavy because beautiful figures are coming out. We love each and every one of you. Thank you so much. And as always, stay united. We out here.
Peace.
Peace.
Jesus Christ.
I was going to say, don't forget to wipe front to back.